What's going on, everybody? Happy Friday to you. Friday evening. What's Friday evening for me anyways? Hope everyone's doing well. Good to see you. Holy crap, what a crowd in here already. Let's see here. Oh, thank you for the lurk. Appreciate that lurk, Kazaki. Thank you very much. Good to see you. Gameplay Boy is in the house, first in chat. Let's see here. Lowled is here. DC Viper, welcome in. Logic is here. Also, Aviator Logic. Snackless Kerbal. What's up? Luminator is here. Johnny Kaput. Let's see here. Lowlid, my neighbor. Kazaki. Tam the OG is here also. What's up, Tam the OG? Happy Friday. Fort Noob also here. What's up? What's up? I got to do some shout outs. Hope everybody's doing well. I really need to redo my intro video. Hey Kaharia, what's going on? How are you? Thank you for jumping in. I know it's late for you. Thank you for jumping in on your way to bed. Thank you. Good to see you. Let me do some shout outs really quick for those that didn't already get a shout out. Snacklist, thank you for the Prime sub. Holy crap. Wow. Thank you so much for that, Snacklist. I really appreciate the Prime sub. Very, very much. So we got Lumi is in here. Kaharia is here, who's a streamer also. Johnny Kaput is one as well, and I think that covers everybody. Avoiding troubleshooting some CTDs with the C10. Oh no, are you having some CTDs with the C310? What? Hey, Iceman in the house. What's up, Iceman? Thank you for jumping in for a few minutes. I appreciate that. There's a shout out for Kaharia. I love the laughter ones. It makes me so happy. All right, I'm gonna let these shout outs play through, and then we'll talk. Hey, what's up, Vomit? How you doing?
Switch into from go to developers.
I've got some exciting news to share with everybody as soon as Iceman shout out gets done.
Why would you need a parachute? Seat comes with a parachute.
All right, so welcome on in, everybody, and I will say this a few times this evening, but I wanted y'all to be aware that there is a virtual air show on the MSFS official Twitch channel, May the 22nd, starting at 4:30 p.m. Eastern time. I promise you, you're not gonna want to miss it. I can promise you that. All I can say is I'm playing a part in it, and that's all I can say. I don't have the liberty to say anything else, but that's a nice teaser for you. So hey, Sissy Cat, my granddaughter, what's up, sweetie? So let me give the Thunderbirds a shout out. Vomit is a member of the Thunderbirds, as well as Aviator Logic is in here, also a member of the T-Birds. So I'm super excited for everyone to see what part I play in the air show that's coming up May 22nd. Here's a shout out for the Thunderbirds really quick. The MFS _ Thunderbirds, but also be sure that you go follow MSFS official if you don't already. But Tam the OG, I meant to have talked to you about this earlier today, but I'm gonna reshoot. I'm gonna make a new intro video. It's kind of old, the old glitching me that I've used for almost 2 years now. I need to get rid of that and do a new intro video, or a stream starting soon video. So I've got some ideas, Tam the OG, and I think I'm gonna let Tam shoot it, and then I'll edit it, put it all together. But welcome on in, everybody. It's kind of a sad but happy stream all at the same time. So tonight we're wrapping up my Between Two Oceans tour. Excuse me. Can you believe that? This is the 49th. What's up, Tam? Oh, is that Opal Dino? Hey, Opal Dino. Can y'all believe this is the 49th stream of Between Two Oceans, and this is the final one. Starting next week, in fact, starting Monday, we'll do what I call the Connections Tour. So I've decided I'm going to take tomorrow off of streaming, but starting next week, I should be back on my regular Saturday, Friday night, Saturday morning streaming schedule. Oh, Flights with Joel. What's up, Flights with Joel? How you doing, man?
Right by.
Good to see you.
Oh, yes. Oh, look at that. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, that is so awesome. All the choppers flying by. That's a sweet clip right there. So let me go to this scene. and pull up little nav map. What's going on, Flights with Joel? How are you doing? Y'all, if you don't know Flights with Joel, go give Flights with Joel a follow. An amazing streamer, flies in helicopters a lot, has a ton of people flying along in choppers. Also has a podcast and a YouTube channel, and yours truly just happened to be in a podcast of his. So if you type in, I think it's !Joel, it'll give you a link to the podcast where I was a guest. Many of you guys have seen that, but if you haven't seen it, !Joel should get you the link to that podcast where you can check it out. I had a lot of fun. Joel did an amazing job interviewing me. So I was really excited for that to happen. Thank you, Sissy Cat. Yeah, it was a great podcast with me. So it was amazing. So tonight, the final flight in the Between Two Oceans tour. Hey, Beelzy, what's going on, dude? How are you? Beelzy on Twitch is another. Oh, is it really? I didn't know that, Lumi. I didn't realize that. Beelzy is another person who is a flight sim streamer. I mean, excuse me. Wait a minute. Not a flight sim streamer. Another streamer who I'm tempting to get into flight simming. But he was on Twitch and he switched over to Trovo. So if you go over to Trovo, another streaming platform, you just type in Beelzy and you'll find Beelzy over there. A really amazing streamer. He's going places over there. The final countdown. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Viper. And Viper, I'm so sorry that I missed your stream. I didn't see the notification for it until it was way too late. But I hope your stream was good, Viper. So we're going to start out here tonight at Alpha Golf Oscar Bravo. And this is in the Solomon Islands. We'll fly northwestward, and then we'll end up at this it's a custom airport, I think. Yeah, it's just not a custom airport, but it's an airport that shows in little nav map, but I could not find it in Microsoft Flight Sim. So if you download the flight plan, if you need the flight plan, type in !route and you'll get that flight plan. All right, let's get rid of the map and let's just fly. They're not correct at all. You had to get Event Tracker or something like that, which you can also get in a sim overlay. Really? Oh no, Viper, did it really? It ended in a CTD. That absolutely sucks. Oh, you're in retreat lurk mode, Kaharia. Thank you so much. Kaharia, thank you so much for jumping in and saying hello before you went to bed. I understand it's super late for you over there, so or really early actually, Saturday morning. So get some sleep. Yeah, do that, Lumi. So I do have Navigraph, and I've got a couple different options. The Mario death was from Opal Dino. Thank you, Opal Dino. Yeah, please do, Lumi. Thank you. So I think that about catches you up, and I wanted to thank everybody for you know, I decided last minute that I wasn't going to stream Monday or Tuesday of this week, and it was just I didn't do anything this week. I just really took it easy. I didn't do any flight planning. I already had this flight planned, so I just took it easy this week and just had a relaxing week. But I'm back on track, hard at it next week, y'all. Back on track. So Tam the OG, apparently my grandkids have taken control of Tam the OG's laptop. All right, if you do want to fly along, jump on in and fly along with us. Closest to airport is showing in the upper right-hand corner. Come on, there we go. Upper right-hand corner is the closest airport. I am on Southeast Asia server. Rock is already in. Rock 57's in. Somebody else, who is that? Can't quite see that name. You've been in the sock drawer. I did. I really had a nice relaxing week. I didn't really spend much time on Twitch either. Oh, Viper. You know, I'm not sure if I saw that or not. I'll have to check that out. And so my plan was to order the Honeycomb Alpha and Bravo today. but unfortunately, I have not gotten paid for a job that I've done quite yet. So a drone job. But once I get paid for that job, I just got my Twitch payout today. So once I get paid for this drone job, then I'll be ordering the Alpha and Bravo flight controllers. I'm really excited about that. You just got a Bravo? Oh man, that's nice. I can't wait. I can't wait to get it. A recorded track. There we go. So recorded tracks in here. And Rockstar. Anyone else that wants to, feel free to load in. And let's see here. Which way are we going to take off? Yeah, we should be able to take off this direction and be into the wind. Be good. Oh, Joel, you got a 3080 on the way? Dude, what? Nice. I'm jealous of you, Joel. That will be amazing. Fort Noob just got an Alpha and having both now is amazing. Oh man, I can't imagine. And really, you know, I looked at buying them separately just because it's not as much to buy them separately as it is in a package, but to buy them separately is so much more expensive than buying them together that I'm just gonna wait. You got? Oh, I don't have it. Yeah, I don't have it. Sorry. I don't have it turned on anyways. So smooth. I think the most impressive part's the little boxes for storing the extra tops. Oh, really? There is a storage area? Sweet. I'm just looking forward to being able to fly multiple engine planes more realistically. Because I promise y'all, you know, last week was pretty much a mess. With the landing the Cessna 310. But I promise y'all, once I get the Alpha and Bravo, I will be back in the 310 and the 414. So I'm really excited about flying them. Nice heavy cardboard with little magnetic closures. Oh, that's cool. Very cool. So we got someone else taxiing in. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and jump in the plane really quick. And let me, hey, Modding, what's up, dude? How are you doing? Flaps up, tap brakes, gear up. Heck yeah. What's up, Modding? How you doing? Modding Unlimited, another flight simmer, another streamer as well. Hey, Rock, what's up, dude? How you doing? Rock also in the house. Good to see you, Rock. Get rid of the yokes.
See that truck drop in?
Turn on some power. Let's go back outside the plane and check some flight controls.
Why did that trailer just dropped in right there?
You're very welcome for the shout out. And I am on live time and live weather today. In my morning streams, when I stream this, I can't do live time because it's dark. But in my evening streams, I can because it's light over there this time of night here. So left aileron, we're good. Right ailerons, we're good. Hey, I know, right? Viper Strike? I can't either, dude. I cannot believe. Y'all are very welcome for the shout outs. Elevator down, elevator up, full right rudder, full left rudder. Y'all know that I'm all about helping out other streamers, helping them grow as much as I can, and shout outs is one way to do that. Angry One Horn, what's up, my friend? So Angry One Horn is another fellow flight sim streamer. Great guy. I really enjoy Angry streams as well. Sometimes I gotta troll him just a little bit and call him Friendly Two Horn. But Angry's a really great guy. Yeah, Viper, thank you. I know a lot of streamers don't do shout outs, and I understand the reasoning behind that, but I hope I never, get to the point where I feel like, that I don't need to shout people out because I love helping others out. So, anyways. All right, so we're gonna go 3/4 rich, about a quarter throttle. Let's go ahead and crank this thing up. Oh wait, I gotta turn my fuel on. Fuel valve on. And tonight most of my Scruffy After Dark streams are pretty rough. but tonight, because I'm in the Cessna 172 and I'm flying a series that I've been flying now for months, there should not be any mishaps, right? So hopefully there's no mishaps. Angry One Horn, I can help you with that. I can help you with that, Angry. It's really easy to set up. Tam the OG wants to see my socks. So my socks of the night, not of the day, my socks of the night. On the left foot, excuse me, on the right foot. I don't know my left from my right. On my right foot, I've got the gray socks with hula girls on them. On the left foot, I've got my black socks with coral on them. Those are my socks of the day. Yeah, so Twitch Guru is the video shout out, but how I make shout outs automatic when someone comes in and speak is a little bit different. And it's probably not that it's too deep to get into on stream, but it's probably just a little more than I want to get into on a stream. But I'll be glad to, Angry, if you just message me on Discord or whisper me on Twitch, I'll be glad to, and anybody else, I have no secrets. I'll be glad to walk you through how to do both the automatic shout outs and the video shout outs if you don't know how to do them. All right, part break off. Hopefully my pushback tool is working. It looks like it is. Hey, Ryan Churm, what the heck? Thank you so much for that follow, Ryan Churm. I appreciate that. Welcome on in. If you'd like to fly, jump on in and fly. What is this? Okay. And I need to turn, ooh, wrong way. I need to turn this way. Get a little pushback. Well, and it's not so much hijacking the stream. It's just that it's a little much to get into, during a stream, but no problem at all. But again, I love helping people, so don't worry about it. So Twitch Guru on Discord, when Viper, we can actually do that tomorrow. I can set up a time to do tomorrow morning because I'm not streaming tomorrow morning, but I do have time. So if y'all would like to do like a Discord something or other, I'd be glad to do that. Y'all just message me on Discord or whispering me on Twitch, and I'll be glad to set it up. But Ryan, thank you again for that follow. I really do appreciate that. If you would like to fly along with us, everybody's always welcome to fly along. All my streams are 100% viewer interactive, and everyone's always welcome. Fly what you want to, fly how you want to. It's my logo. My slogan, not my logo. It's my slogan. No rules, just flight. All right, so we got Johnny Kaput, we got Rockstar. Who else? Oh, Gerdot's loaded in. I keep on saying I'm going to look up to see how to pronounce your name, and I still have not done that, and I apologize. I know you explained it in chat one day, and I have totally forgotten. Viper, I would totally take a sponsorship from them, but I don't feel like I have enough leverage right now to even ask. Oh, Crunch is loaded in also. Sweet. Thank you for jumping in, loading in and flying along. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and take off, and then I'll just make a couple I was gonna say couple laps. I'll do a couple patterns around the airport to get y'all up in the air. Oh, nice. Joel's loading in too. Cool. So y'all load on in. Let's fly. It's what we love to do, right? But I am going to go ahead and get up in the air. There's Joel, also in the 172. I'll get up in the air and fly a couple patterns around the airport, give y'all some time to get up in the air. My plane is quiet. I think I turned engine sounds down last time I streamed with the 310 just because it was pretty freaking loud. Hey, TrueMav, we are at AGOB, Alpha Golf Oscar Bravo. I'm gonna fly a couple patterns. Yeah, the 310 is loud, but oh my gosh, it is a beautiful plane. I love that plane. TrueMav, thank you for the first time chat. Appreciate you jumping in. I'm gonna fly a couple patterns around the airport, give people time to load in whoever wants to jump in, fly along. You know what? Also, while I'm waiting, I think I'm going to go ahead and turn the engine sounds back up because I really rely on engine sounds to know how fast my engine's going. And as a automotive technology instructor, I rely on engine sounds a lot to diagnose vehicles and to teach my students how to diagnose vehicles. So I like the engine sounds. Excuse me. Sure, man. Thank you for that follow. I appreciate that. Oh, dude, Milvis did a killer job on that plane. Milvis, thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate. I mean, True Mav. I was about to say, wait, that wasn't Milvis. They already follow me. True Mav, thank you for the follow. I got old guy syndrome. Trying to get a RAV4 to prime. Do you know if it does 14 flat? No, I don't. I would say probably not. But yeah, Milvis did an amazing job on the Cessna 310. I mean, they absolutely nailed the engine sounds. When my wife and I first got married, she had a 1984 Ford Escort. Are you serious? Wait a minute now. So a RAV4 Prime, what's a RAV4 Prime? My wife had a 1984 Ford Escort that would not get out of its own way. I mean, we lived like in the middle of a hill, so we'd pull out of the driveway and have to climb a hill that the road was a 55-mile-an-hour zone, and we would make so many people mad. Oh, I didn't realize it was a plug-in hybrid. Yeah, plug-in hybrids, electric vehicles, they are super fast, so I believe that. Oh no, Snackless, you flying into your home airport right now, looked out the window. It's going to be a rough approach with storms. Oh, you're not in a plane right now though, right? You're just in Microsoft Flight Sim. Okay, gotcha. Just making sure. All right, looks like so we got Joel's up in the air. Yeah, everybody's up in the air except Joel. No, Joel, you're in the air too, aren't you? It looks like it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and turn to a heading of 266 degrees. And we'll start flying up north. Oh, you looked out your in real life window to know the weather. Gotcha. I'm with you, Snackless. Thank you. Had to replace your car. Suddenly you'd seriously consider the Ford Escape PHEV. Yeah, the thing I like about plug-in hybrids, it's a good alternative to a fully electric vehicle because the hybrid vehicles, if you run out of battery power, you still have an engine backup. So that's one big benefit to a fully electric vehicle or a BHEV. No, a BEV. I know, right? Modding. The older I get, the harder it is to remember things. But I think I do a pretty decent job at it. But still, yeah, CRS gets worse and worse the older I get. Oh gosh, I'm going super fast too. I need to slow down a little bit. Sorry, I intend to fly less than 100 miles an hour, 100 knots, excuse me, tonight. The range on the Escape plug-in hybrid will do the vast majority of your driving. Yeah, I mean, honestly, for what little bit of driving I do on a daily basis, a fully electric vehicle would do just fine, because on a daily basis, all I do is drive to and from home and work, and then to the grocery store once a month. Right, Planet Neutral, what's up, my friend?
Thank you for dropping that bass.
Thank you for dropping the bass, Planet Neutral. How are you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Planet Neutral is another flight sim streamer. Great streamer, friend. A great streamer also. I'll give Planet Neutral a shout out in just a minute. I think Planet Neutral's on the automatic shout out program. But now that we got some more people in here, I want to also remind everyone more and more time about the virtual air show that's going on, Wings Over the Web, that's coming up May the 22nd, starting at 4:30 p.m. Eastern time over on the MSFS official channel. Y'all are not going to want to miss it. Yeah, there's a shout out from Planet Neutral there. What's up, dude? I'm doing great. Happy Friday to you as well.
Yeah.
I do play a part in the air show. I'm super excited about it. I have been working with the Thunderbirds over the past couple of weeks, and that's all I'm at liberty to say. In fact, I said more just then than I said I was going to say. Yeah, Logic, you're very welcome, dude. I'm really looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it, Logic. Thank you. So Aviator Logic is a member of the Flight Sim MFS Thunderbirds, and the show again is going to be May 22nd, 4:30 p.m. Eastern time until about it's going to last about 4 hours, if I'm not mistaken, over on the MSFS official channel. Fire Sandy, what's going on, Fire Sandy? How are you? So I'm going to fly low today. We're going to be over the water for a little while, so I'm going to try to stay at around 1,000 feet as we approach the next island. So this is actually just the tip of the northern tip of the island that we just took off from. And then we'll be over water a little bit. Yeah, I love low and slow. I really do. And nothing against the 737, nothing at all against the 737, but man, it's been tough lately trying to find someone that's not flying the 737. Yeah, Fire Sandy, AGGC is not in the sim. It's in Little Nav Map, but it's not in the sim. So y'all would just have to follow me, and we'll find the airport. I think it's just going to be a grass strip, but we'll find it right there at the end. Oh, Joel, that would be awesome to have a helicopter formation team. No. Yeah, no, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the 737. Nothing wrong with it at all. I'm just not an airliner guy. I love low and slow general aviation stuff, and it's been a rough week for me. Trying to find someone who's flying something other than a 737 or the Mad Dog. Yeah, so Fire Sandy, AGGC was an airport that was in Little Nav Map, and it's also showing on Sky Vector, but it's not showing in Microsoft Flight Sim. But I think it's going to be in Microsoft Flight Sim. They just don't recognize it as an official airport. So we'll see the grass strip, but that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, I saw that, Joel. I saw where Milviz is coming out with that. Hey, A-Catters, what's up, dude? How are you doing? Good to see you, man. A-Catters, another longtime friend of the community here. Gosh, I've known A-Catters, I think even before I started streaming. Good to see you, sir. But yeah, again, there's nothing wrong with the 737, nothing wrong with the airliners. It's what I love about flight simming is there's something for everybody. And that's cool. You don't have to like what I like. Glad to hear you're doing good, A-Catters. Let's see who's flying along with us tonight. Oh, nice. Where are you at now, Joel? So we got 5 folks flying along with me tonight so far. We got Rock 57, Johnny Kaput, Flights with Joel, French, and Gerdot. All flying along with me. Thank you. Thank you to each and every one of you for flying. Fire Sandy, I have no way to fix it. I'm sorry. If it's not in Microsoft Flight Sim, there's nothing I can do about it. That's the closest airport to the end of my to the end of this area. So I apologize if it makes you mad and you want to leave, but nothing I can do. Oh, it'll be months. Oh, I'm with you. Oh, Joel, that went right over my head. I was thinking the UH was a close release. Sorry about that. Okay, take care, Fire Sandy. Thank you for jumping in and saying hi. And I apologize. I'll try to do better next time. Nice. Thank you, Logic. Katie's, how are you doing? I'm doing fantastic. Thank you so much. I'm doing really well. I hope you're doing well. Let me give Katie's a shout out. Yeah, and so for those of y'all that are flying along and you like downloading the flight plans, trust me, I love downloading the flight plans too. And I would love to have every airport that shows up in Little Nav Map and SkyVector be in Microsoft Flight Sim. But I mean, let's be real here. SkyVector is what real pilots in real life use. If the airport's in SkyVector, it's a real airport. And, you know, Microsoft Flight Sim just hasn't added it to their program yet. So when we get to the final stop, there will be an airstrip there. It's just that Microsoft Flight Sim hasn't recognized it yet. And unfortunately, it's not showing up in the actual flight plan. So, you know, again, I apologize for it, but I picked the closest airport I could find to the end of the island at the northern end of the Solomon Islands I could find. You just did a crazy flight from Tariff to Seattle. Now you're off to Crescent City. Oh, nice. And in the area of the world that I'm flying, or that I have been flying, and I'll continue to fly actually, because my next series is going to still be in this general area, there may be airports that aren't in Microsoft Flight Sim. Where's Crescent City at? I'm not sure I'm familiar with Crescent City. Viper, right? And I know not everybody. I have a feeling it was just Fire Sandy that was upset by that, but it's okay. I just felt like I needed to explain myself. There is a forum on the official site to add missing airports to the wish list. Is there? Okay, I'll have to do that. Oh, it's a small town on the coast of California. Nice. So tonight we are flying the Solomon Islands. This will be the final flight of the Between Two Oceans tour. Muet, what's up, dude? Yeah, this is it, man. Tonight is it. This is the 49th stream of the Between Two Oceans tour. How you doing, Muet? Good to see you. Oh, it's near the Redwoods. Sweet. Yeah, Planet Neutral, and that might be what it is, because it's still showing. So the way I build my flight plans, I start out using SkyVector because as a remote certified pilot, a drone pilot, that's how I started out when I first got my remote pilot certificate over here in the US. I used SkyVector anytime I was going to fly somewhere to check to make sure I wasn't going to be in, restricted airspace or anything like that. So I became familiar with using it. And so that's what I use. That's what I start out with. Whenever I come up with any plan, I start out with SkyVector. And then whatever airports or whatever path I choose in SkyVector, I put it in Microsoft Flight Sim. And I was really surprised at the number of airports that are in this area of the world that show in SkyVector but don't show in Flight Sim. But they're there. I mean, in Flight Sim, you will see the big rectangular strip. They just don't have it listed as an airstrip. So in my mind, it's not that big a deal. It does sound cool, Joel. And it's pretty awesome too. I really enjoy flying drones. I recertified. What day was it I did it? Wednesday or Thursday I recertified again. It's a breeze, y'all. If you've already got your Part 107 in the United States, your remote pilot certificate, recertifying is nothing. You make a point of making landings at those formerly active airports. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Yeah, Lumi. So I have found out that there are several that I have been to in the sim just in this series that are closed in real life. And that's why they're not in Microsoft Flight Sim. So I totally get it. Castaway K. Hey, Dank. What's up, dude? How are you doing? Good to see you, Dank. Hope you're doing well. So what's everyone's plans for the weekend? Anyone got any exciting plans? You're doing good procrastinating doing the ground school you need to do before you go up tomorrow. Nice. What ground school you doing, Dankil? Is it through the airport, or are you doing like an online? Oh, that's right. That's right. I knew that. I knew that sounded familiar to me, and that's why. Thank you. Your plans are relax. Enjoy the weather and maybe fly some fake planes. Heck yeah. Flying fake planes is awesome. Oh, Sporty's Pilot Shop. I didn't realize they had their own ground school. Lumi. Dude, self-promo, do it. I don't mind. Shrimp season opened last week and you got a snapping turtle. Oh, nice. Cool. Where do you live at, Rock? So you live close to the ocean? Oh, very cool. The Grand Prix tomorrow, as long as the storms hold off. Nice. Very nice. Oh, dude, Dank, congratulations. I'm excited for you and slightly jealous also. Closed airport runways have a large yellow X on runway threshold in Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. Also in real life, they do as well. They got a big, I don't remember what color X, but they do have an X in real life as well. Yep. You got the print catalog for Sporties and it's evil. Buy cat food and a new bottle of single malt. It'll last for a year, really? Oh, nice, Lumi. That's awesome, dude. What time is that gonna happen? So Luminator is a fellow flight simmer, and he's friends as well as I am with Dwarven Egg Official, and so they've been doing some co-streams, and they're gonna do that again tomorrow. Aviator Logic, gotta jump off, but thanks for the flight. Good luck with the rest of it. No problem, Logic. Thank you for being here. Look forward to seeing you guys soon. White X's, thank you, Moet. You once drove by KCMH and they had a big lighted temporary X on 10R. Oh, so it is white in real life. Thank you. Oh, practicing snow removal. 1400. Okay, cool. So that would be 2 o'clock my time. Oh, VATSIM 2. Nice. I may try to jump in. By then, my wife will be off work, though, and I may have a honey-do list. Gunno guy. You know, I was kind of wondering that myself, but I didn't want to say it. Thank you for asking. So, Flights to Joel, is it the single malt that'll last for a while or the cat food? So tomorrow is just going to be a day for me to relax. To be honest with you, I've gotten so used to sleeping in this week because we didn't have students, so I didn't have to be to work quite as early as I typically do. So I've been sleeping in a little bit longer than usual, and it would be brutal for me to be up late tonight and then get up early tomorrow. But by next Saturday, I should be back in my regular sleep routine and ready to stream Saturday morning. Oh, you're in Australia, so far enough away to say that. Nice. You need to go get cat food. You've been feeding your cats tuna today. Oh, sweet. I know I'm sure they're excited about that. Replica, thank you for the sub, dude. Replica Gaming, thank you so much for that resub. I appreciate that. Replica Gaming is another flight sim streamer, and Replica's got a really, really nice flight sim setup. Go check out Replica's stream, and if you're in my Discord, I've got an area where you can post pictures of your stream setup. Go check out Replicas. It's really nice, really nice. Hey Topple, what's up, my friend? How you doing, man? Thank you for the door knock troll, Topple. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I hope your hockey team pulled off a win last night. How did that go? You doing good? Awesome. So let me give Replica a shout out really quick. Replica, again, thank you so much for that resub. I really, really appreciate the subs. Why did the exclamation mark not work? There we go. Oh, they lost that overtime. What? There we go. There's a shout out for Replica. Replica. The rest were terrible. Yeah, I could tell by your commentary that the refs were they were pretty sucky. So let's see who we got flying along with us. Show some love to those that are flying along, because I know how difficult it is to try to fly along and type in chat at the same time. So I like to give the people flying along a little love because they do tend to be quiet in chat, but I understand why. So we got Gerdot, Crunch, Gun-Ho Guy, Verge Caucus, Flights with Joel, Rocks 57, and Johnny Kaput all flying along with us this evening. Thank you all for flying along. Yeah, completely biased towards Tampa Bay. Oh, you trying out the Skymaster? Nice. Hey, Topple, thank you for dropping that bass. Thank you for dropping the bass. I appreciate that. Isn't that why we have autopilot so we can type as well? Well, this is true. This is true. But I hardly ever use autopilot. I just love to hand fly. And to be honest, autopilot in this particular plane is a bit of a struggle for me. But I'm good. What's up, Ryan? How you doing, man? Good to see you again. I hope you're doing well. Back country pilot Ryan, remind me, are you a streamer? I am so sorry. It takes me a few times to remember with our new friends, and I know you've been a member for a while. Okay, thank you. I know you're a pilot in real life, and I know you've got a lot of experience, but I couldn't remember if you're a streamer or not. So thank you. Oh, why is that not working? My shout out worked, so why should... Oh, you know what? I think there's a 1 minute timeout. Hey, Poople, I think there's a 1 minute timeout, Topple. Give it just a minute and it should come up. I need to change that. How do I delete the 1 minute timeout? Let's see here if I can figure this out really quick. Like, I'm not even sure where I did that at. I don't even see where there's a timeout even showing at all on here, but I know that's what it is. Somewhere there's a place where you can put in a 1 minute timeout. That's what I did. Yeah, cooldown. There you go. A 1 minute cooldown. But I'm not seeing it. Oh, yeah, it's on 0, actually. It says use cooldown, and it's on 0. So let me check one other place.
Thanks for dropping that base.
Excuse me. And I know the socks command worked because it worked earlier today. So where is cooldown here? Let me take a quick look. Yeah, it's a 0 cooldown. I don't understand why it's doing that. But anyways, it's all good. So my socks of the day, Topples wanting to see my socks of the day. Or my socks of the night, actually. My socks of the evening. On the right foot, I've got my gray socks with hula girls on them. On the left foot, I've got my my black socks with coral on them. Those are my socks of the day. Struggling with colors tonight. And see, those work. Let's see if I can figure out. Let me go to another place and see if I can figure out where this cooldown's happening at. There is one other place I could have it put in. Yep, I'm not seeing a cooldown there either, though. CloudBot. Let's check out CloudBot really quick. Commands, settings, variables, no variables, defaults, custom. There, sorry, I'm looking away from chat. Yeah, there's no cooldown on anything. I don't know why it's not. It must just be a global cooldown thing on Streamlabs, I guess. I'm not seeing it in there. Oh no, why is the METAR not working? Hey, Fire Sandy's back. Welcome back, Fire Sandy. How are you? You're very welcome. Oh no, reporting station. Gotcha. Oh, there we go. Okay, so it's nothing wrong with my stuff. They just don't have. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for that modding. KMCI ad. Winds out of 350 degrees at 5 knots, 10 statute mile visibility, few clouds at 3,000 feet, broken at 25,000. That's okay, Fire Sandy. I totally understand. Is the A10 mod for this game? There is an A10, but I understand it absolutely sucks. Who makes the Warthog? Someone made a Warthog, and I can't remember who it was. I don't have it, but I understand it absolutely sucks. Oh, dang, Joel. No worries, my friend. I totally understand. Take care. Always good to see you, Joel. Thank you for jumping in and flying along with me. I really appreciate that. Always good to see you. Have a good night, my friend. When I first started reading your text, I was going to say, yeah, I'll take some cheese crackers. I totally understand. I actually get to sleep in once again tomorrow. I typically would get up on a Saturday morning at 8:30. I mean, excuse me, at 5:30 to start streaming at, you know, around 8. But I'm gonna skip tomorrow morning and just sleep in. Fire Sandy's flying the Hercules. Nice. Yeah, Moet. That's crazy. The cost of planes, how much have increased. But I guess if you look at how much, well, I don't know. I don't know. I was going to say how much have increased in safety, but really, they're pretty much the same plane. In case anybody wants to buy me a birthday gift on the 21st, you wear a size A10 Warthog with a gas card. Exactly. Oh, you don't do mornings? See, I do mornings. Oh yeah, I totally, there we go. That was working. Yeah, it's 8 o'clock a.m. for me, it's 5 for you. Trust me, I totally understand that, Joel. I totally get it. Fire Sandy, I'm gonna pull up a link for you if it'll work. The Hercules is only 14 bucks. Wow, that's not bad. The price of hangers right now, I haven't even looked, because I know right now anyways, it's just not gonna, it's not a reality for me to own my own plane. So I haven't even looked. All right, Fire Sandy, I just copied and pasted. There we go. So there's a there's the Sky Vector flight plan. If you want to use it, that's about all I have, Fire Sandy, is that for you as for a flight plan. Don't buy anything from Captain Scam. Oh yeah, I've heard. I've heard. So is that, who is it that makes Hercules? There's a Topple Blue Jays in the F-16. Oh, True Mav is in. Captain Sim. There we go. That's it. Yeah. I couldn't think of the name. I don't know why I couldn't think of it, but I did. Hey, KW, what's going on? How are you? Good to see you. KW for life in the house. Hope you're doing well. Looking forward to a good weekend. Yeah, it's just the skin, exactly. It's just the flying skin. And KW, just because I can't remember if you're a streamer or not, there's a shout out for you. Oh, you were in the wrong server. I see you though, True Mav. Are you, so you got to be in Southeast Asia server. Do you see us now? You have the C-130 for FXX. Nice. Yeah, my discovery flight, Ryan, was in a Cessna 150 back in 1994. Okay, KW, I just couldn't remember, so I figured I'd just shout you out anyways. Okay, you took off from AGGV to hopefully catch up. Yeah, you have caught up. I mean, you're a little bit ahead, so that's cool. Yeah, Moet, it was a 150, but I wasn't the I wasn't the man that I am today. I was still as tall, but I was only 220 pounds, so I was like really skinny. I was really skinny. Excuse me. So Ryan, you want to buy a Warthog? In real life or in the sim? Both. I hear you, man. Me too. Yeah, Viper, I do need to get motivated to lose some weight. Oh, the A10 in DCS is awesome. 200, you're not a gazelle. Yeah, actually, fun fact, the local airport where I was gonna take my flight lessons actually has the same Cessna 150 that I flew in 1994. They still have it in service as a rental. Oh, that's good. That's really good, Viper. I've got to get motivated. Our gym at work, so I work at a community college, and our gym, we actually have a gym for faculty and staff. It's been closed since COVID, but they're just going to open up Monday. So my plan is to start getting some exercise in, and then hopefully that'll motivate me to eat better. And I should have one of my bills paid off at the end of this month. So still got a few more to pay off though. Thank you for that lurk, Topple. Yeah, I'm getting kind of close. I am increasing my altitude a little bit. See, I've got several bills. I've got 4 main bills I need to pay off after this one that I pay off at the end of this month, before I can really get serious about taking flight lessons again. And hopefully nothing happens that we need to do something to our house or, you know, something like that. Dougal, what's up, dude? Yeah, man, it's really, really early in the morning for you. I understand that. Thank you for jumping in and saying hello. Always good to see you, Dougal. Dougal McTavish, a good friend of the community, a member of the Shadow Display team. Great group of formation flyers, also on Microsoft Flight Sim and on Twitch. They're on DCS and Flight Sim, excuse me. So here's a shout out for the Shadows.
Do we do the slalom on this first?
Yep. Yeah.
Dougal, sleep well, my friend. Always good to see you.
Oh, what could possibly go wrong? Look at this.
Hey, Lena, what's up? How are you doing? Yeah, the Shadows are awesome. The Shadow Display team are an awesome group of guys. Yeah, take care of yourself, Dougal. Sleep well, my friend. I will see you. I'm sure I'll follow you around Twitch at some point again, like I did today. Yeah, Ryan, dude, I totally understand. Yeah, I need a beginner plane for sure. You're just relaxing? Nice. Good deal. Are you with Arch by any means or no? I mean, by any means. by any chance? Or is Arch right there with you? You know what? I don't have any coffee tonight, but that's what I always drink though. Oh, Fire Sandy, you're going to AGKG. Nice. I try not to drink coffee at night, although I sleep well either way. Oh, no. I know y'all don't live together. We've been through that because, you know, I thought y'all were husband and wife, but no, I don't need him. I was just curious. I didn't know if you were over there at his place or how close y'all lived to each other. Yeah. So True Mav, if you look on the stream, I can actually see your tag. So you should be able to turn around and see mine, but, do this, go, and I can't do it cause it'll disrupt the stream. In my Discord, I have instructions on what to put your settings at, but if you go to the world map and on the right-hand side, click on, shoot, someone help me. What's it say? That rectangle over there on the right-hand side, something to do with the weather, I think. Oh, you don't live close to each other. I didn't realize that. I thought you did. My apologies. Oh, you do have that set correct. That's really weird, True Math. I'm not sure then. Wow. The plane is really loud. I may have to turn down engine sounds a little bit. I turned them up, but external to the plane, it's like super loud. No idea what this music is playing right now either. It sounds like something that you'd put on in a kid's bedroom. Oh, hey Catters, how long is this flight? It is, most of my flights, I try to plan them between 2.5 to 3 hours. So I'm gonna say this is a little on the short side. So I'm gonna say 2.5 hours. So we've already been flying for about 45 minutes. So a good, about an hour and 45, I guess. You took off from AGGV and set direct to, okay. Okay, yep, no worries, no worries. Can I change label colors and transparent? I think it's a script mod. I don't think you can do it through Microsoft Flight Sim without a mod, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong on that, but I think it's a mod. I do, ACATers, I do. I've already got a plane in mind. In time you will. Yeah, I understand that, Lena. It's just that, oh, thank you, Viper. For me, you know, when I was a teenager and, you know, and stuff, there was no such thing as the internet. So, I guess sometimes I'm still in that, you know, old guy mind. Anyways. Oh, thank you, Viper. Skymaster's a bit lazy for Coronado. So yeah, ACATers, to answer your question, my next series is going to be called the Connections Tour. And what the Connections Tour is going to be, we're going to start out in Alaska, and then we're going to fly west of Alaska, back over the Pacific Ocean, once again, island hopping all the way over to Asia. And so that's what the Connections Tour is going to be. After that, I have no idea. And it looks like we had a lot more people flying along as well. So there's Versh, codename True Mav up front. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. Tomo's World is who gave me the idea of that. Stream on, stream because I came back to you. Hey Topple, thank you for that unlurk. I appreciate that. There's Crunch. Oh, good Lord. A lot of people have jumped in. My Chemistry, Gunho, Johnny Kaput, Rods, Croak Monkey, Gerdot, Fire Sandy's flying along, and Flights with Joel has not given up control of his computer quite yet to his wife. Don't get yourself in trouble, Joel. Rocks and Buzzing Chair also flying along. Thank y'all for flying along. Holy crap, I was not expecting that big a crowd. There, sorry, those engine sounds are really loud, and I could turn down the system sound, but then if I turn down the system sound, we wouldn't hear alerts as well in chat. So we'll just go back to internal view for a little ways. My chemistry in the Spitfire, very cool. So yes, if you are new to the channel, if you're just kind of lurking in the background and you're wondering, you know, kind of feeling out old Scruffy, what's Scruffy about? What's this community about? My community is just about having fun. I'm not the best pilot in the world. I am learning. If you go back to, if you go to my YouTube channel and look at some of my very first flight videos, you will see that I've learned a ton. But mostly I love group flights, and anyone's invited to jump in and fly along. Fly what you want to, fly how you want to. Oh, dude, I know, right, Atopple? I'm excited to see what it's going to be. I haven't even looked to see, you know, what's going to be included in the Top Gun update. It'll be pretty awesome. Yes, modding, I did get it. I flew it last Friday. A week ago, I flew it. It's sweet plane. Very sweet plane. I'll be flying more of it once I get the Alpha and Bravo set up. You'll see me flying it more often. Arch, what's up, dude? How are you doing? Good morning 3.0. What's happening, my friend? How are you doing, man? I asked Lena, I assume a lot sometimes, Arch, and I apologize, but I assumed that you and Lena were husband and wife. I assumed that you and Lena were husband and wife for a long time, and then I assumed that y'all lived really close to each other. So I asked Lena if y'all were hanging out together tonight, and she said, no, we don't even live that close to each other. So I apologize, but good to see you. Arch NDA is an amazing streamer. Thank you for that, F. Oh, you got slammed by COVID. Oh no. Like, you both have COVID right now, or you got COVID, Arch? Or, oh no, COVID kind of screwed your plans up. Okay, I apologize. I'm with you. It's late. My Friday after dark, like, Friday after darks for me, yeah, I'm with you. It took me a minute. You never know what I might say or how long things may take to get through this thick head of mine on a Friday night. Mr. P, what's up, dude? How are you doing? So, Arch NDA is an awesome streamer. Arch is going places. He's a controller and a pilot as well. One of the friendliest controllers I've seen, unless you cross this path the wrong way. No, I'm just kidding. Arch is a great guy. So here's there's a shout out for Arch. Great guy. Go give him a follow, y'all, please. Mr. P also. Mr. P is another awesome streamer. Streams F1 has an amazing setup. Streams F1 and Microsoft Flight Sim.
I better start that APU. Stop. Before I lose the ground power. No! No! Oh, I forgot the APU. I forgot the APU.
Arch, dude, you are going places, man. I mean, your streams, just since I've met you, you're growing. You're growing. I think you just celebrated 1,000 too, didn't you? Congratulations. Yeah, when you get the APU. See, those are things that I don't have to worry about. Yeah, that's awesome, dude. Congratulations. Oh man, I love going back and looking at old clips. It really helps you understand how far you've come. So anytime like I have a really bomb of a stream where it just absolutely sucked, like last Friday night when I landed the Cessna 310, and it was a Tokyo Drift Fest. It was a horrendous landing. I just go back and I look at my old clips and my old videos, and I'm like, dude, I really have come a long ways. What's up, Nathan? How are you doing, man? It's super late for you, dude. What's going on? TMH Nathan, another flight sim streamer. Nathan, you're growing a lot too. Good to see you, my friend. Let me give Nathan a shout out as well. Y'all go give Nathan a follow also.
No, because I don't know what
9
you're
minutes
showing me.
past 2. Yeah, right.
I said I don't know what you're showing me. Oh, sorry, I'm just dealing with something right now.
So, so Arch and any other streamers in chat, there's a website. It's fastest growing. Well, you know what? I don't even know the name of the website. I just Googled one day when my growth was just like skyrocketing. I Googled fastest growing MSFS streamers on Twitch, and I got up to number 8, I think, fastest growing Microsoft Flight Sim streamer. I'm down to 30 something now, but Arch, dude, you're way up there. Yeah, the ride's awesome, man. Enjoy the ride. Thank you for that fart, Apple. So tonight we're flying along in the Solomon Islands. I'm wrapping up this thing that I call Between Two Oceans. We've been flying the majority of the islands that lie between the Indian Ocean and the Pacific Ocean. Modding, thank you for the 100 bits. Dude, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I did too, Ryan. As soon as, I mean, it's just out of habit that I look, but the door knock troll, thank you for dropping the base. Nathan, thank you for dropping the base. Viper, thank you for the 200 bits. I appreciate that. The door knock troll and the fart, without even looking, I can pretty much guess that it's Atopple for sure. Dude, I think, thank you very much, Viper. I appreciate the 200 bits, and modding as well. Thank you for the 100 bits. Much appreciated. Again, never expected, but always appreciated. Oh, so Arch is number 16. Sweet. Very cool. Very cool. I think last time I checked, I was like 33 or 35. And I think it was yesterday that I checked. But Fabio was at the top of the list for a while when he first started the 737 streams. Holy crap, Lena. Wow. Thank you. I didn't realize I was number 43. Dang.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
So let me jump out of the plane and see who all is flying along. I always wear a parachute just in case I do this. There we go. Jump out of the plane. Sorry, that was a really bad joke.
Roger, roger. What's our vector, Victor?
We got Verse flying along. Crunch, True Nav, Front Monkey, Gung Ho, Gun Ho. Rods, Blue Jays in the F-18. Buzzing Chair, Gerdot, Flights with Joel, Johnny Kaput, Codename. And I think that's everybody. Hey, thank you, Lena. Thank you for the 100. Excuse me. Goodness, thank you for the 100 bits and kicking off the hype train. I appreciate that. Y'all, thank you so much for the hype train. Oh, Viper, they're going to show Airplane at a historic theater. How cool is that? Arch, thank you for the sub, dude. What? Thank you so much for that sub, Arch. I appreciate that. Y'all give Arch NDA some hype. There we go. Thank you, modding, for the sub hype for Arch NDA. Who I used to accidentally call Arch DNA. Hey, thank you for gifting a sub to Lena as well. I appreciate that, Arch. Thank you very much. Welcome on in. Y'all enjoy the the subs, the emotes, the socks. Rock with the 500 bits. Dude, thank you. A Topple's doing an unrestricted climb here in just a minute in the F-18. Angry with 100 bits. Also Angry, thank you so much for that. Wow, this is awesome. All right, here comes Blue Jays with an unrestricted climb in the F-18. Does this man break like you? Dude, I have broken before. I don't quite break like like Arch does. But yes, I do. Hey Topple, that was awesome. Oh, cool. Who was that with the flyby? Nice. Good job. Oh, and the RV-14. Sweet. So yeah, fly what you want to, fly how you want to. Just fly along. Hey, Topple, thank you for that. No rules, just flying. So once again, I'll advertise for the MFS Thunderbirds one more time, and probably a couple more times before the stream's over. But on May 22nd, over on the MSFS official channel, the Microsoft, the MFS Thunderbirds, as well as several other formation fly-in teams, the name just left me, formation fly-in teams will be flying in a virtual air show called Wings Over the Web. It starts at 4:30 a.m. Eastern time. Not sure how that translates Zulu right off the top of my head. I want to say it's about 9:30 p.m. I think, and it's going to go for about 4 hours, but it'll be awesome. Did I say AM? I meant PM. 4:30 p.m. Eastern time, which is, if I'm not mistaken, and I could be, that's about 8:30 or 9 p.m. Zulu time. But yeah, I meant, yeah, 4:30. Thank you for that, Ryan. I'm totally struggling here. Atopple is Blue Jays. Blue Jays, let's see here, something or other. Blue Jays 2020 655. Sorry about that confusion. Oh, modding, that's a pretty good idea. I should do that myself. That's an excellent idea. I need to look into that. Oh, US APR1 has joined us. There's a new name for tonight. You're trying to spawn in? Cool. Hey, there we go. US APR1. There you are. What's going on? How are you doing? Good evening back to you, my friend. Good to see you again. We're just kind of crisscrossing back and forth across this island. And then we'll fly over the ocean once again for a little while and cross the ocean to another island and crisscross back and forth across it also. Whoa, I got a bunch of notifications. Sheesh. I've actually got the DC-6. I need to fly it sometime. I bought it a little while back. I had a viewer, hey Toffel, thank you for the F. I had a viewer generously donate $200 a couple months ago just for me to buy planes to review on Friday night. So I bought the DC-6 as one of y'all. Thank you so much for that hype train. Post those emotes. There you go. Post those hype train emotes if you got them. Thank you for that. And once again, thank you so much. 2 subs, 1,000 biddies. I really, really appreciate that support, y'all. Thank you. It seems like I saw something in the news recently about the Solomon Islands, but I don't remember exactly what it was, but there was something recently about them. Oh, well, I was talking about the air show, Wings Over the Web air show. I did fail to say that I am playing a part in that air show that I'm super excited about. That's all I can say. But I will say you're not going to want to miss it. And it's pretty nice to be able to fly in real time and live weather over in this area of the world, because typically I do these during my daytime streams when it's, you know, really, really late at night or earlier in the morning over here. So it's pretty cool to finally be able to fly live time and live weather over here. So if I can make it over these mountains, then oh shoot. Keyword here is if. When I make it over these mountains, then it'll pretty much be where we can fly low. Once again, around 1,000 feet is probably where I'm gonna be once we cross this next set of mountains. Hey, Australiator, what's going on? How are you? Good to see you, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Really nice to see you. Australian, easy for me to say. Australiator is a member of, oh my gosh, the name just left me. I'm sorry. Welcome on in, Australiator. I can't, my Australian friend's name just left me. A really amazing streamer, great guy, from Australia. Streams morning my time. Australiator, who am I thinking of? Why can I not think? Nova Wing 24. Holy crap. I am so embarrassed. I am so embarrassed. But this is how Friday evenings are for me. Nova Wing, I apologize to you, my friend. in case he sees the VOD or something. But yeah, Nova Wing 24 is a really fun, very amazing flight sim streamer. Also, Australiator's a member of that community, as I am as well. Australiator, are you a streamer by any chance? Oh no, really? Man, I hope you don't have COVID. I hope you don't, but if you do, I hope it's a mild case, which most of the people that I'm seeing that have it now or that are getting it now, it's really mild cases. But I hate to hear that you have it. Or that you may have it. And you're not a streamer. Okay, thank you. Gave it a go, but didn't have the time to keep up with it. It is, it's a time commitment for sure. Especially when it comes to flight simming. You know, when you're a flight simmer streamer, then there is a lot of, you know, a lot of stuff you do before stream, you know, come up with flight plans and then make sure it's a decent flight plan. You know, how much time is it going to take and all that good stuff. So it's a commitment for sure, but I love it. Love every minute of it. It was a faint rat test result for waiting on PCR. Gotcha. Hey, Topple, thank you for the flute. Thank you for that flute. All right, I'm going to go back to internal view for a little bit. Thank you for that flush also. Speaking of the flush, I guess I'm not drinking enough water because I have not had to take a restroom break yet. Codename 6, thank you for that follow.
What the scallop? I'm Goofy Goober!
Codename, thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate that very, very much. I see you flying along with us. And in the F-35, very cool. Yeah, I appreciate that. Welcome on in. And that's why what I love about Flight Sim is how anybody can join. It's so freaking fun and so many people flying along. I love it. I love it. You had a great time flying the 737 earlier today from Renton to Yellowstone. Oh, very cool. How was the flight? Pretty nice. So Codename, are you a streamer? Nope, just enjoy group flights. Cool, dude. I do too. Oh, wow. Viper, I bet it was. I bet it was crazy with a bunch of 737s. So were you flying in Murph's group flight? Yeah, oh cool. I bet that was awesome. I didn't get a chance to jump in there. My daughter and her kids came over late this afternoon and ate supper and hung out. So we watched a movie and I wasn't able to see any of Murph's stream today. Oh, you just bought it. Nice. Very nice. So from what I hear, that's an amazing plane that they really, I mean, it's well worth the money from what I understand, but it's a plane I probably will not be purchasing. Oh, it's on sale. Yeah, that's right. It was on sale. That's right. I looked it up just to see how much it was, but you know, I'm just at this point, and I may totally change as I, you know, learn more about flying and stuff. I may change and fly some airliners at some point, but for now, I love my prop planes, my general aviation prop planes. Oh, very cool, Straylater. Yeah, so what is it? It's normally like 75 or 80 bucks and it's on sale for 70. 75. Okay, gotcha. I don't think I've spent even that much on any one aircraft yet. Oh, nice. You were tracking the Blue Angel C-130 Fat Albert earlier today. Oh, that's cool. On Flight Tracker 24 or Flight Radar. I mean, Flight Radar 24. I actually watched a couple air shows today on YouTube. It's been so long since I've been to a real life air show, and I'm so excited about the May 22nd Wings Over the Web show that I went to YouTube and just looked up some of the air shows and watched them, and oh my gosh, it's so awesome. Oh, you use FlightAware. Okay, cool. You own all the PMDGs for all flights, and do you really? Dude, wow, that's awesome. I do have at least one PMDG product. I can't remember what it is, but I do have one, at least. DC6, there we go. Thank you. I couldn't think of what it was. I knew I had one, but yeah, that's what it is for sure. All right, so AGGV is the next airport we're coming up on, Alpha Golf Golf Victor. I am going to do a full stop at this airport, and I'll take a restroom break and refill my water, and then we'll take back off and continue from there. It'll be a water flight for 70 nautical miles after we take off from this next airport. Yeah, that's right. Modding, I do have, and I was wondering what CSS was. Like, wait a minute, what is CSS? Which I do have, can't say anything either sometimes. The Canadian Forces Snowbirds? Okay, cool. For sure, modding. I understand. Yeah, let me take a look at that. I will go with that. I will check them out. So I watched I think it was last October's Thunderbirds Thunder. I think it was called Thunder and Lightning in Arizona, if I'm not mistaken. I watched it earlier today with the grandkids and my daughter. It was pretty awesome. And we do have a crosswind coming into this airport, so it doesn't really matter which runway we fly into. It looks like the wind is going to be directly across. There is no flying into the wind in this airport, so you can either land in runway 22 or runway 04. I think I'm going to fly into runway 22, so I'll fly out over the ocean and then come in and land runway 22. Because flying into runway 04, you actually have to fly over the mountains to get there. Oh man, Rock, that is sick. Just saw the air show at Bell Chase with Blue Angels and the F-35 highlighting the show, then drove to Columbus the next week to watch the Thunderbirds and the A-10. Oh, that would be so awesome. Oh, cool, A-Topple. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, Rock, I actually checked to see if there were any air shows close to me coming up, and I actually just missed the show at Shaw Air Force Base, which is, it's about 2.5 hours from here. from where I live. But Shaw Air Force Base is in South Carolina, and they just had an air show in April, I think it was. And I didn't see any more close by to me until next year, unfortunately. Oh, airshow stuff. Nice. Dude, Rock, thank you for that link. I will check that out for sure. Didn't realize there was such a thing. 200 miles, you'll be in Hawaii. Oh, nice, Katie's. So you're just flying over the Pacific right now? So we're not, I mean, well, I guess we are probably, you know, a few thousand miles from each other, but we're in the general vicinity of each other in the world, right here near the Pacific, or over the Pacific. Oh, nice, Rock, because I would love to see some airport private demos, and I'm hoping that our local airport this year will have an air show. We used to do an air show every year. I lost my sock. What? What? I lost my sock. You are my new best friend. You are my new best friend. I lost my sock. What's going on? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. How are you doing? Good to see you. Thank you so much for following. I appreciate that. Are you a flight simmer? Thank you for that follow. So someone type in exclamation socks so I can show off my sock cam to our new friend. I lost my sock. But our local airport, it's like a half a mile from here. We used to have an air show once a year, and it wasn't anything really spectacular, but a bunch of planes would fly in because we're just a Class G airport, non-towered. Oh, thank you for that. So my socks of the day. On the right foot, I've got my gray Hula Girl socks on the right. On the left, I've got my black coral socks, my black socks with coral on them. Those are my socks of the day. Thank you for that command. So I've heard rumors that the air show's coming back this year. I hope it does. Oh, you just started playing it. Dude, welcome to the addiction. I started flying in Microsoft Flight Sim in August of last year, and I have become absolutely addicted to it. I have not played another game. Well, I take that back. I have played a little bit of Fortnite off stream with my nephew, but not much since I discovered Flight Sim. It's awesome. I thought I saw you disappear, Topple. I was wondering about that. Oh, Twitch just crashed on you. What? That's weird. I thought you were saying Microsoft. I saw someone disappear. All right, y'all. At this next airport that we're coming up on, looks like it's located right here. I am going to do a full stop landing here. The airport is Alpha Golf Golf Victor, and I'll take a quick restroom break. No, Topple, I'm not going to stream tomorrow morning, just because I've gotten kind of lazy this week. I've slept in every morning, and for me, sleeping in is 6:30. So I've slept in till 6:30 every morning this week. And that's too late for me to get up and be ready for a stream at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. So I'm not going to stream tomorrow, but I'll be back on my regular streaming schedule next week. Streaming Monday, Tuesday, Saturday mornings, and then Friday nights. I should be back in my regular sleep routine by then. But yeah, no stream tomorrow morning. I'm sorry, y'all. But I'll be doing, we'll start the Connections Tour Monday. We'll start the Connections Tour Monday over in Alaska. No, actually we'll start, I'm sorry, we won't start in Alaska. We're going to end it in Alaska. We're going to start in, shoot, I don't remember, some island near Southeast Asia. We'll start there and then we're going to end up in Alaska. But that's what I'm going to start Monday as the Connections Tour. I have not done flight plans or anything for it yet. I've got the basic layout. I've got the general layout on SkyVector, but I have not made flight plans for it yet. So that'll give me time to prepare for that for Monday. Plus, get it posted to all the social medias and all that good stuff. Prince Edward Island. I don't remember Atoppel. I'd have to pull it up on Little Nav Map. I don't remember. Oh, you finally found us, True Map. Sweet. Good deal, man. And I'm going to be landing at AGGV for just a minute. Wheels, what? Dude. Wheels. Wheels, thank you so much for that raid. Holy crap. Welcome on in, Wheels and Raiders. How is everyone doing this evening? Y'all, if you don't already know me, I'm Scruffy Tam. I'm a longtime gamer. I've been gaming since the late 1970s. I've been streaming since September 2021, and I've been a flight simmer since September of, I've been streaming since September 2020, flight simming since September 2021. Welcome on in, everybody. How's everyone doing? How was your stream, Wheels? What were you, you were doing farming simulator. What's up, dude? How are you doing? Let me give Wheels a shout out. Wheels, thank you so much, dude. I really, really appreciate that. Wheels is a farming simulator and a flight simulator as well. You'll see an equal amount of each.
Okay, let's examine the track again. Kind of got off.
Mr. Turtle Speed, thank you for that follow. I appreciate that. Dude, I appreciate that very, very much. What's up, Mr. Turtle Speed? Thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate it. How are you doing? So how was your stream, Wheels? Hey, Topple, thank you for the door knock troll. Surfing Cowboy Gaming, thank you for that follow also. Y'all, let's support the ones that rate us. Go give Wheels a follow. If you don't already follow Wheels, go check him out, give him a follow. Hey, Complete Freedom, what's up, my friend? How are you doing? Fun. It was a little bit short tonight. No worries, dude. I'm actually gonna go a little bit short tonight too, I think. My flight plan's one of the shorter flight plans of this series that I've been doing. Complete Freedom, how are you doing? Complete Freedom is a pilot in real life. I've actually met Complete Freedom in person. He's flown to my local airport over here. And he's a streamer also, so y'all go give Complete Freedom a check out and follow as well.
Yep, Quasi had an awesome stream last night. That was totally awesome. Master CJ4 pilot.
All right, so I am coming up on this airport. That's going to be not a final stop, a full stop. I've still got a ways to go tonight. We've got another, probably an hour and a half to go, maybe a little bit longer. Just got through with an instrument lesson. Very cool. Oh, Atopple, you got to go? No problem, dude. Thank you for being here, Atopple. Always good to see you. Appreciate you flying along. Have a good rest of your weekend. Or have a good weekend. It's just starting.
Hello.
Hey, Topple, thank you for that alert. I appreciate that. So yeah, welcome on in, Raiders. And another thing I do on my channel, if you would like to fly along, all of my streams are always 100% viewer interactive. So if you'd like to fly along, if you've got Microsoft Flight Simulator, there's no requirement for you to have to jump, no hoop that you have to jump through to fly along with me. Just jump in and fly along. We're on the Southeast Asia server, and the closest airport will always be showing in that upper right hand corner. Fly what you want to, fly how you want to. I've got a slogan here: no rules, just flight. So jump on in and fly if you'd like to. There's a bunch of people flying along with me. As you can see, I'll do a quick spin around. Got two in the back and several that have already landed at the airport. And I'm going to stop at this airport just long enough to take a quick restroom break, refill my water, and then we'll get back up in the air. Nickum10, thank you so much for that follow. Nickum10, I appreciate that follow. Thank you so very much. And while I'm coming up on a landing, y'all, I wanted to make you aware of an event coming up May 22nd. It's the Wings Over the Web Air Show on the MSFS official channel. So if you don't follow Microsoft Flight Sim official, MSFS official channel here on Twitch, go give them a follow and be sure to be there for that air show. I am playing a part in that air show. I'm not at liberty to say what part I'll be playing, but it is I'm pretty excited about it. It's a fairly big part. So y'all be sure to be there, and also follow the MFS _ Thunderbirds, who will also be performing there along with other formation flying teams. It's going to be an amazing show, y'all. All right, so I'm going to land here. Oops, I'm actually trying to land on the road. I'll land here, then I'll take a quick 3 to 5 minute break to refill my water, take a quick restroom break, and then we'll get back up in the air. There we go. Not too bad of a landing. Not too bad at all. I'll take that compared to some of the landings I have done in the past. Not bad at all. All right, I'm going to taxi over here to the edge of the runway and park. There we go. All right. Park brake on, right? Let me make sure. Yes, I thought I heard it come on. I'm going to go to the external view. Watch USA PR1 come on in. And Johnny Kaput is landing now as well. Okay, y'all, give me 3 to 5 minutes and I'll be right back. And we'll continue on this tour. Let me show you what we've got left for tonight. Still got a little ways to go. So if you do want to jump in and fly, do it. So we started out this evening down here. No, actually, we started the evening right here at this airport. And we've got a couple more legs to go. We got 70 nautical miles here, 80 here. Landing at doing a touch and go probably at AGKG. And then a final stop at this airport right up here at the top, which is AGGC. So if you'd like to fly along, now's a good time to load on in. Closest airport is showing in that upper right-hand corner. And we're on we're on the Southeast Asia server. See y'all in 3 to 5 minutes. Enjoy the views. Wait, did the map go away? Did y'all see that or no? I don't think you did. Sorry about that. So we got there. We got these two legs left to go. We'll be in the air for a little while. So if you do want to fly along, jump on in and fly. There. All right. I'll be right back.
First of all, hey, settle down. Take it easy. What the scallop? I'm a goofy goober. Hello? Is it me you're lurking for?
All right, well, thought I was back. There we go, now I'm back. Oh, let's see here. Gunho guy had to go to lunch. Gunho, thank you for flying along. I appreciate you being here. Always good to see you. Oh, TrueMav, I totally get the early wake up time as well. Thank you also for jumping in and flying along as well. Good to see you. I hope to see you next time. Also, I'll be back Monday morning, 8 a.m. Eastern time, which is noontime Zulu. Hope to see you then. And Sniffit is here. What's up, Sniffit? Kids need attention. No problem, dude. Good to see you as well. And thank you for the 25 bits. I really, really appreciate that. Good to see you, Sniffit. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the lurk. All right, let me get my little nav map pulled up where I can see what's up. Okay. So if y'all are ready to go, I guess we'll head to the shore. We'll take off over the ocean. MP Stacks, thank you for jumping in and flying along also. Appreciate you. I was trying to read that username. You're going to bed? No problem, Ryan. I totally understand. Thank you so much for being here, for hanging out for so long. Always good to see you. You have a good one as well. Sleep well, my friend. And let me see here. I'm going to turn cockpit sounds up a little bit because it's a little bit quiet in the cockpit. Y'all give me just a minute. What is up? There we go. Good old Okendu, my buddy. He is at he's at the Jonal this week, or this weekend. I could have went, but decided to stream instead because it's been too long since I've been away from streaming. All right, flaps up for me. MP Stacks is in the kit box. Very cool. And part break off. Let's roll, y'all. Let's go. Oh, there's a 135. It looks like helicopter there too. Oh, water's coming up quick. Water is coming up quick, but I'm at rotate speed, so we're in good shape. Oh, I'm still a long ways from the shore too. Well, not a long ways, but anyways, plenty of time to get up. So now I'll turn to a heading of 275 degrees. 275 degree heading. Got that RV-14 in the wind. There we go. I am flying the Cessna 172, but you fly whatever you want to. Whatever you've got, whatever you want to fly. Feel free to jump on in and fly whatever you want to. So I'm going to back off the throttle a little bit now and cruise. I want to cruise just under 100 knots. Because tonight's flight plan is a little bit shorter than most of them have been throughout the series. So I'm going ahead and backing off a little bit. There we go. So I'll be back Monday morning at 8 a.m. Eastern time, 12 p.m. Zulu time, Monday and Tuesday. And then I'll be back again Friday evening and then Saturday morning too, unless something comes up for next Saturday, but I should be good. Oh, by the way, Piper201, thank you for that follow. I saw that just as I was getting up to go to BRB, and I failed to thank you when I came back. So thank you for that follow. I appreciate that. Did you come in on the raid if you're still here? Go to the external view for just a minute. Still got a bunch of people flying along behind me. Oh, Psychedelic has jumped in. Welcome on in, Psychedelic. Crunch, MP Stacks, Rock, Johnny Kaput, Crump Monkey. And then flying up ahead there is Gerdot. So anybody here in chat, do y'all have Peacock, the streaming service Peacock? Are you familiar with what I'm talking about? Hey, Psychedelic, what's up, man? Thank you for flying along. Hey, Captain Arash, how are you doing, my friend? Dude, really, really good to see you.
Oh, wow.
I hope you're doing well. Captain Arash is a super good friend. Wow, what a very, very wholesome guy. Awesome streamer, extremely knowledgeable. I learned so much in Captain Arash's streams. Good to see you, my friend. I hope you're doing well. If you don't follow Captain Arash, go give him a follow. Very worthy of it. I'm really, really well, Captain Arash. Doing really good, thank you. I've had a relaxing week. I have not streamed in a week. Just decided to take some time off, you know, and have family time. I've for the most part been off of social media, and it's been nice, but I'm back. You're welcome for that shout out. Oh, modding, no problem, dude. Welcome back. It's nice sometimes just to step back and enjoy things. So we're in between semesters at school, so we didn't have students. So I couldn't stream Monday and Tuesday mornings because I had to go in to work at 8. And that kind of drove me to say, you know what? I think I'll just take this 5-day week off and enjoy family and, you know, and stuff. So it was nice. But I'm back hard at it again. Yeah, it's been nice. It's been nice. So I've been quiet on Twitter and all the other social medias. I mean, I've been on them, but as far as, you know, posting stuff and all that, just took some time off. Hey, George. Hey, what's going on from New Jersey? Welcome from South Carolina. How are you doing? Is it George or is it Jorge? I apologize if I said that wrong. Sometimes with a J, you know, at the beginning, it's hard to say if it's you know, a silent J or not. So I apologize if I said it wrong, but I think it's George actually. But welcome on in. Good to see you. Thank you for that first time chat. Are you a flight sim or do you flight sim? You go by George, doing well. Awesome. Sorry for destroying your name. Oh, so I got it right the first time. Good to see you. And George and anyone else that's just joining, if you would like to fly along with us, all of my streams are 100% viewer interactive. So if you would like to jump in and fly along, if you have Microsoft Flight Sim, please, by all means, jump in and fly along. Fly what you want to and fly how you want to. Oh man, I am jealous, George. Congratulations on that. So, oh no, you had 50 towards it and then life got in the way. Oh, dude. So George, I decided a few months ago that I wanted to pursue my PPL. And then reality got in my way when I realized renting a plane here is $135 an hour. The certified flight instructor is $50 an hour. And I got to adding that up. If I was to get my pilot's license in the bare minimum of 40 hours, which is rare, then that's a big investment. And I didn't have the money to continue, to do that 1 or 2 hours every single week. So I decided to postpone that, pay off some debt, and then, get back in it. So I totally understand. George. So I'm still have ground school. I bought the King School ground school. It was recommended to me by several people. Yeah, same here. Yeah, George. I mean, it just, life gets in the way, and I'm paid well where I work. But for me, my wife will tell you I've got to have the latest and greatest of everything, and so that has put us in some debt. And she was very pleased when I finally realized that I needed to step back and get real. So that's where I'm at. But yeah, I totally get it. So how long have you been a flight simmer? Let's see who all's flying along. In the back, we got a bunch of people. There we go. So we got Rock, we got Crunch, MP Stack, Psychedelic, Johnny Kaput, Crunk Monkey, all flying along there, taking up the rear, and Gerdot up front. I love you username. That's like right on the edge. And I'm gonna call you Fukology if that's okay, but I love that username. That's pretty interesting. You got yours at 40.5. Had an amazing instructor, did it very quickly, 4 or 5 times a week flying. See, and that's what you've got to do to get it knocked out really quick. Yeah, thousands of hours on flight sim, and then you ran out of money while working on the CPL. Don't blame anyone for not being able to do it. It's very frustrating. Oh wow, since flight sim 98. So yeah, my CFI is an acquaintance of mine. I can't say we're really good friends, but I've known him for a while. We know each other. We kind of have the same technical background. So when I found out he worked at the airport, our local airport, I asked him if he was a CFI, and he was. And so it was shortly after I started flight simming that I wanted to be a pilot. Well, the second time in my life that I decided I wanted to pursue my pilot's license. But I was afraid that I might learn habits in the sim that would translate bad habits, that would translate into pilot lessons. And he said, no. He said, flight sim will help you. Is it realistic? No, but you will find yourself more knowledgeable as a pilot and more prepared to be a pilot knowing the basics through flight sim than you would not knowing anything. So I was glad to hear that. That's pretty amazing. So yeah, my flight sim, not my flight sim journey, my PPL journey. In 1994, our daughter was 1 year old. We were in a much better financial situation than what we are now. And the neighbor 2 doors up was a CFI. So I talked to him, and at the time the airport had a Cessna 150. They still had that same plane that they rent out, the Cessna 150 from when I was trying to get my PPL. But anyways, the first flight we got up in the air, I got sick as a dog. My first flight, and the flight instructor told me that I would get used to it, but for me, it's just not a good feeling to be air sick or sick, puking in any sort of, manner, no matter what it is. and I really didn't think that I would get over it. So I gave it up after 6/10 of an hour. I've got my logbook sitting right over here still with 6/10 of an hour flight time. Yes, Captain Rosh, me and you both, man. We need to make it a reality for both of us. Flight sim helps, and when you learn the right habits from a CFI, then you can bring that into flight sim. That's exactly what he said. That's exactly what my CFI, what the CFI said was that whatever flights we would do in real life, then I could get on the sim and refly them in the sim. And then even with the cross country, once I got to where I was ready for my cross country flight, then I could fly and practice the cross country in the sim and have a better feeling of, you know, visual references and stuff like that in the airport, you know, the takeoff airport and the landing airport before I ever fly it. But yeah, Captain Arash, I've seen you say, or heard you say many times that it's been a big dream for you, and it has for me as well. So I'm determined that this time, whenever I'm able to, regardless if I get sick or not, which I've got a relief band now. I bought one of the ones that's got a battery that shocks you. So hopefully that'll help me. Hopefully that'll help me the next time around. So we'll see. The instrument rating is really helped by Flight Sim, probably more so than any other certificate. Oh, cool. That's awesome. So have you got did you get your instrument rating? Did I miss that? Oh, you ran out of money while doing commercial. Oh, wow. Yeah, we can definitely do it, George. I mean, no doubt we can do it. It was just, for me, it was, I'm telling y'all, I was this close to going to the bank and taking getting a loan to finance flight lessons. And then I said, I really don't need to do this. I could pay off bills and be in a much better shape than, financially, than making another bill. So that's what I've decided to do, and I've stuck to it. Oh, modding, that sucks. That you can't do it because of your eyes. Yeah, and Captain Rosh, same here for you. Like I said, I've heard you say it many times on your stream that that's a dream of yours, and I hope that me and you and George and anyone else, that one day we'll be able to pursue that and get it. Oh man, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. So I'll be able to pay off one bill at the end of this month. I'm getting a huge bonus at work that I can pay off one bill at the end of this month, and then I'll use what I was paying monthly on that bill to pay extra on the next lowest bill. Kind of the, if y'all are familiar with Dave Ramsey, kind of the Dave Ramsey way of doing things, kind of the snowball factor. So you pay off your lowest bill, then the money you were using to pay it off, add that to the next lowest payment, and so on. Exactly, Fukology. Yes, it does. Hey, Hannah, how are you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you, Hannah. So Caffeinated Hufflepuff is Hannah, a mod extraordinary, longtime friend of the community here. Gosh, Hannah remembers me when I was playing Animal Crossing and a lot of other games. Welcome on in, Hannah. Good to see you. Once you pay out the new furnace, that money's going into flight lessons. Yep. So I'm paying off a loan to the bank at the end of this month, and then it's going to be a credit card next. I'm hitting one of the credit cards. I'm doing really well, Hannah. Thank you. Really, really well. I appreciate that. Hannah, I don't know if you heard that Tam the OG, excuse me, my daughter, is pregnant and due in October. with my third grandchild. Oh, you did hear about it. Okay, thank you. I couldn't remember. She's doing really well. Thank you. Oh, thank you, modding. She's doing good. To begin with, she had a lot of sickness, and not just morning, like all the time sickness, but she's been to the doctor and got some medicine that helps. Yeah, the semester is over, but it starts back. Summer semester starts Monday. So our spring semester ended Tuesday of last week. And so we haven't had students since Tuesday of last week. But then it starts back, summer starts back Monday. Oh, thank you, Captain Arash. I appreciate it. So I'll be back to my normal streaming schedule next week of Monday, Tuesday, and Saturday mornings, and then Friday evenings. And then when fall comes, I have no idea what my streaming schedule will be for the fall. I appreciate that, Joel. Thank you. Let's see who else flying along with us tonight. Get any new names back here. There's, hey, Joel's still flying along with us. There's Crunch over there. Johnny Kaput. MP Stacks, Paparazzi. What's going on, Paparazzi? How are you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you flying along tonight. Gerdot and Rock 57. Rock's been here since the very beginning of stream, sitting on the tarmac when I started out. Long day. Yeah, you did sneak in. That's okay. That's all right. I did nothing today, y'all. I took so. Every other Friday, we don't have to go in. We can work remotely from home, which pretty much just means it's kind of like we're on call. Not that. Hey, George, thank you for that follow. Not that we're technically on call as instructors, but if someone wanted to come tour our facility or something, that I needed to be available for that on, for half a day on a Friday. But I don't have to go in but every other Friday. So next Friday will be my day to go in and work from 8 to about 12 or 2. But today was my day to not go in. And let me I did nothing today. I did nothing. I did go outside and I used my Jeep and winched up a bush just to see if it would work, and it worked beautifully well. But besides that, I did nothing. Oh, thank you, Hannah. I appreciate it. It's not me. It's the community. I mean, the flight sim community and the Scruffy Tam community is amazing. And while I'm talking about the flight sim community, y'all are going to be so sick of me talking about this, but May the 22nd, you may have already heard about it. May the 22nd, there's going to be an air show called Wings Over the Web on the MSFS official Twitch channel. It's going to be awesome. So if you don't follow the MSFS official Twitch channel, go give them a follow. May the 22nd, starting at 4:30 p.m. Eastern time for about 4 hours. The MFS Thunderbirds will be putting on an air show, as well as several other formation flying teams from around the world. I am playing a part in it, and I'm not at liberty to tell what part of the air show that I'm playing a part in, but I'm super excited about it. So you're not going to want to miss it. That is May 22nd. Oh, George, do you really? So mine's a 2021 four-door. I got a 2021. I bought it last year. In March of 2021, I bought it. I love it. What color is yours? Yes, Fukology doing nothing seriously is the best, but I feel so freaking lazy. I feel so lazy. Thank you, Captain Arash. So yeah, they told me I could mention that I'll be a part of it, but I just can't say what I'll be doing. You got a black, you got it new, and now it's 165,000. Wow. So mine just turned 10,000 miles. I bought it new. It's Chief Blue. That was the least color that I would have wanted. My preference for colors was army green, and then there's a gray that's kind of like concrete gray. I don't know what Jeep calls it, but those are the two colors that I was looking for. But the wife came with me and she saw the blue and she said, look, you know, if we're gonna buy a Jeep, I don't see a reason why we can't buy a color that I would like. So I said, well, you know what, if the wife is gonna let me buy a new vehicle, then I think I can compromise on the color, and I absolutely love it. Love the color. Sergeant Staff, what's up, dude? How are you doing? Good to see ya. Welcome on in. How's it going? Paparazzi, you're thinking that when Xbox servers had all that trouble, caused problems with the update, had to uninstall the app, the Microsoft Store and Microsoft Flight Sim, and start from scratch. Only took 6. Whoa, really? Holy crap. Yes, exactly, Hannah. Happy wife, happy life. So then Harley Toe, what's up, Harley? How are you doing? Congratulations on 1 year of streaming. Congratulations on 1 year of streaming, my friend. Harley Toe is another streamer. Harley is a variety streamer. Let me give Harley Toe a quick shout out really quick. Sergeant Staff, are you a streamer as well? Oh, hold that thought and I'll tell you, we'll talk about your electrical issue. Give me just a second. Socks of the day. Thank you for that command.
He's fucking
on the right foot.
He's behind you guys.
On the right foot. I've got my gray socks with hula girls on them. On the left foot, I've got my black socks with coral on them. Sergeant Staff, you know what? I knew you were.
How do you do that?
I've been in your stream before. I'm sorry.
Let's just start here.
Sorry about this, Sergeant Staff.
We feel like landing.
I was just in your stream like 2 days ago. How could I freaking forget? I'm sorry. On Friday night, see, that's why I call it Scruffy After Dark. Like an old guy and then up late too. I kind of forget things. Yeah, thank you, Hannah. Appreciate you shouting out Sergeant Staff for me. I'm embarrassing myself so bad tonight. So what kind of electrical issue are you having on your Dodge Charger? Let's talk about it. Nah, dude, that's okay, Sergeant Staff. Hey, Genuine, what's going on? Genuine, you only live once. I love that username. How are you doing? Thank you for the first time chat. I'm doing fantastic. Thank you so much. Now, Sergeant Staff, you're a technician too, right? If I'm not mistaken, if I remember correctly, we've got a lot of the same background, correct? You were, okay. That's what I was thinking. You only live twice, Mr. Bond. Genuine, are you a flight simmer? Do you have Microsoft Flight Sim or any other flight sim? So did you replace the speed sensor, I'm sure? Oh, Harley, so the semester ended last Tuesday and our summer semester starts Monday. In my flight training, I have put on hold, so I'm still doing ground school because I paid for it. But I put the actual flying on hold just for financial reasons because it's going to get really expensive really quick. Driver's rear, no signal getting to the control module. New sensor, same issue. So, is it just a 2-wire sensor? Yeah, It is super expensive. Yep. So the plane rental's $135 an hour. The CFI is $50 an hour, which I realized there, after a few flights, I won't need a CFI anymore. It'll just be the plane rental, but still $135 an hour adds up pretty quick. It is. Okay. So have you traced? So what I would do next is I would leave the sensor plugged up, go to the module, find the 2 wires where it plugs in there, and then get a voltmeter on AC, and then just spin the wheel and see if you're getting a signal there. If you're not, then you probably you're gonna have fun, because you got a broke wire somewhere, and you know that. But that's the hard part, is when you have a broke wire. Yep, poor man's oscilloscope. Now, if you got an oscilloscope, that's even better, but I never had one as a tech. We've got one at school, but I never had one. Yeah, you got to have at least 10 hours, I think it is. I think you have to have at least 10 with the CFI. Oh, okay, that's a good idea. Oh, you noticed some issues you really didn't like? Ugh. If one of the mechanics on the ship had come and asked you for an oscilloscope, you'd be really suspicious. You know, I'm going to be, well, I mean, there's no other way to do it but be honest, but I don't know why General Motors, now I don't know about the rest of the car manufacturers, but I worked for General Motors for 28 years. And they never said anything, of all the schooling I had, they never said anything about oscilloscopes and how useful they were. Once I became an instructor and I started learning and teaching oscilloscopes, it's such an amazingly useful tool, and it saves so much time. I just don't understand why they don't teach it. You do have a scope, dude. That's awesome. I'm jealous. I mean, I've got them as a teacher at school, but I don't own one personally. The zip tie points are cutting the wiring. All right, this next airport, I am going to do a touch and go at it. It's going to be, let's see here. Where's this airport going to be at? There's a small island, and then there's a bigger island, and it's kind of stuck right in between them. I'm trying to, okay, so it'll be right in this area. So the next airport's going to be right in this area right here, and I'm just going to do a touch and go at it. Oh, it's a bare roll around cabinet from the 80s. Dang. Although, you know, I kind of like that. I do kind of like the old CRT oscilloscopes. I mean, just the old school oscilloscope. I like the way they look, but I'm not familiar with them. I'm just familiar with the picoscope now, because that's what we got at school. That's what I was trained on. Where am I flying? So George, we are flying in the Solomon Islands. I've been doing for several months now this series that I call Between Two Oceans. So we've been flying the area that lies between the Indian Ocean and the Pacific Ocean. But we're gonna wrap that up tonight. So we're flying in the Solomon Islands. I can show you really quick. Let's see here. So this is our next airport. I'll just do a touch and go at is Alpha Golf Kilo Golf. And then we'll fly northwest up to the tip of this island in the Solomons. And this is a unlisted airport in Microsoft Flight Sim. But yeah, so here we started out. Whoa. I don't know why that's showing home. That is not where I live. So we started out right here. And we've flown all these islands, or the majority of them, out here in this tour. Now we're wrapping it up in the Solomons, and then starting Monday, we'll start in Southeast Asia and fly up to Alaska in a little thing I call the Connections Tour. Sometimes the old, let's see here. Yeah, the new I like the self-triggering. It's pretty nice. Like your 67 olds. Oh yeah, it works really good for diagnosing stuff like the 67 olds. I'm not vacationing on Null Island. Yeah, I'll vacation there until Monday. So, Sergeant Staff, is it possible to switch the sensors from one side to the other? There's a lot of time, or is it just one sensor? And no, it is two sensors in that, isn't it? A lot of times the sensors are the same from one side to the other, so you can switch it and see if the problem followed. It is the same. Oh, they're not the same. Okay. Gotcha. Oh, sorry, Viper. I totally missed it. No, I'm not. I'll be going on vacation in July. I'll be heading to Tennessee in July. So if any of y'all live in Tennessee near Wilderness, I think it's called Wilderness in the Smokies, I'll be there the week of July the 4th, and I would love to meet up with somebody if you're going to be up that way in Tennessee in July. Oh, Viper, gotcha. Sorry about that. Yeah, I've already, I'm pretty sure I asked her about that, and she is, no, you know what? That was when we were going, I was going trail riding. Yeah, you know what, Hannah? I'm going to have to check on that and see where she lives in relation to that. That would be really cool to meet Jess while I'm up there. I'll have to message her and ask her. Because I know she lives on the western side of Tennessee, and I'm not sure where Wilderness is in comparison to where she lives, but it's a really good idea, Hannah. All right, so this airport, I'm thinking, from what I'm seeing, should be right in here. Should be right in here. Crunch, are you seeing the airport up there? You're closer than I am. Oh, 8 hours from you? Dang. Okay. A little far. $5 miles and no joy. Wait a minute. You don't see an airport? Oh yeah, Sergeant Staff, wiring is a nightmare, especially if, oh, thank you, Rock. Your map says 2.6. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Flight Sim Joel. Especially since speed sensor wiring has to be, you know, twisted, and that makes it a bigger challenge too. Not much green on it. It looks like it's literally just an island with a runway on it. From what little nav map looks like. So it's going to be a really tight touch and go from the looks of it. So I'm guessing that this is it right here then. Yeah, good old shielding. Yep. So not only a twisted pair, but sometimes, because it is a vehicle speed sensor or wheel speed sensor, they do put the shielding on it too, which makes it even more of a challenge. All right, put one notch of flaps in. I really should have flown by it first to kind of get a feel for the layout of the runway before I go in for the touch and go, but ooh, MP stacks. Yeah. What kind of truck have you got, MP? I might can help you depending on what kind of truck it is. Oh, wow. That's a really short runway too, by the looks of it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't help you with that. I still do have access to some General Motors service information, the factory stuff. And that's why I was asking. Yeah, see, Haynes is really just basic, like basic, very, very general, more maintenance than anything. What I would recommend you do, MP Stacks, and it might be pricey, is a lot of manufacturers now put their service manuals out there for a fee where you can get them online for, you know, like rent them for a certain period of time. But other than that, Haynes is pretty much all that's out there because everything else is digital, unfortunately. But I do know that General Motors, and it's not that expensive, but General Motors does offer theirs where you can, you know, buy like a week or a day at a time or whatever. Oh, you got a -38. Very nice. All right, so now we're gonna change to a heading of 290. Dude, that's a pretty slick landing if you got a -38 on it. Yeah, that was a short runway, Sniffit, but it was a little bit longer. Thank you. It was a little bit longer once I got up on it, but yeah, that was a pretty short runway for sure. That's awesome, Rock. Yeah, Johnny, that's a good thing too. If you do eBay, you can get them pretty cheap. Joel, thank you for that lurk. Yeah, eBay, I used to sell them on eBay actually. I'll tell you about that in a minute. So, Sergeant Staff, we actually use, so in our program at school, and you're a teacher too, right? Aren't you an instructor, Sergeant Staff? Okay, George, thank you so much for being here, dude. I'll be back Monday morning. Monday morning starting at 8 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, which is 1200 Zulu. I'll be back flying. Look forward to seeing you sometime. Thank you, George. Appreciate you coming in and thank you for the chat and for following. Okay, so Sergeant Staff, there's a new, for some reason I was thinking you were. There's a online learning system that we use called Electude. And in Electude, there is a repair manual called MotoLogic. So we use MotoLogic. Oh, the new Vector is going to be 290. So we're flying at 290 degrees right now for 80 nautical miles. And so as far as service manuals, I've worked at two different dealerships in my life. And at one of the dealerships, Chunky, what's up, dude? How are you doing? Chunky Aviation is the leader, the boss of the MFS Thunderbirds, that I've been talking your ears off about the air show. Yeah, that's it. 290 for 80. You got it. Chunky, I've been talking up the air show all night. So Chunky is the leader of the MFS Thunderbirds, who is putting on the Wings Over the Web air show on the MSFS official channel, May the 22nd at 4:30 p.m. So one of the dealerships I worked at, like 5 miles down the road, was another Chevrolet dealership. the owner of that Chevrolet dealership had a heart attack and died. And like they were giving stuff away from the dealership. So I got all their service manuals from that dealership. Like I had my truck full, the bed, the inside was full of service manuals. And I turned around and sold them all on eBay. And then the dealership I worked at the time, they also decided to get rid of all their service manuals, and they had been a Cadillac dealer since the 40s. So I got a lot of old service manuals from them just given to me. And I kept some, but I did the same thing, sold them as well. So that is a good place to get them though, is eBay is a good place to get service manuals. You're learning the bird dog. It's literally a kite with an engine bolted on. Oh, wow. Sniff it. In the sim, you mean? I don't think I've seen that one. Chunky, how you doing, man? Good to see you again. Seems like it was just yesterday that I saw you. Imagine that. Oh, it's a third party plane. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't think I've even heard of the bird dog before. What's the top speed on it? Stuff like that would be fun on some like sightseeing tours of cities or whatever. That'd be pretty cool to have. Thank you, Sniffit. Check that out. Oh, so it's a Cessna L19. Gotcha. I was thinking that it was literally like a glider with the plane. I mean, with an engine. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Thanks for that link. I have to check that out. Totally not what I was thinking it was. 100 knots cruise speed. That's not bad. Still got several people flying along with us this evening. So we'll be over the ocean for just a little while. And then we'll be reuniting ourselves with this island, flying over the island, and then just ending up on the western, the northwestern tip of the island-ish. Hey, Dr. Jack, what's going on? How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you again. Hope things are well for you. Used for spotting in the Vietnam War. Okay, that makes sense. So anyways, it'll be a fun project considering just unloading the car. Yeah, that's always an option too if it becomes a pain in the butt. It's just been one of those months. I understand. I totally do. When I was at the dealership, it just seemed like, you know, it was either a really good month or just a totally sucky month. Genuine Sim, what is going on? How are you doing, Genuine Sim? Welcome on in. Welcome in, Raiders. How's it going, y'all? Thank you so much for that raid. Party of 3, what's up? I saw you streaming earlier. How was your stream, my friend? No, you popped the head gasket on your Outback. Now the charger's screwed up. What? Genuine Sim, welcome on in. Let me give Genuine Sim a shout out. So Genuine Sim is another flight simmer. I did see them streaming Flight Sim earlier today, this evening. What's up, Iowa Navy Vet? How are you doing, man? Good to see you as well. There we go. So welcome on in, Raiders. I am Scruffy Tam. I'm a longtime gamer. I've been gaming since the late 70s. I've been streaming since September 2020 and flight simming since September 2021. Welcome on in. Okay, Johnny, you gotta go. Yeah, I understand, dude. I understand. I'll be getting up. No, actually, I can sleep in tomorrow. Thank you, Johnny Clip, for dropping the bass. Mrs. Iowa Navy Vet, thank you for that follow. I appreciate that, Mrs. Iowa Navy Vet. So Iowa Navy Vet, we are flying in the Solomon Islands. I'm finally finishing up the Between Two Oceans tour. I've been doing this for months, the Between Two Oceans tour, and we're going to be wrapping it up tonight. And we're within 60 nautical miles of our final destination this evening. We get to see you. If you'd like to fly, jump on in and fly. You've had issues with your valve cover, gasket, and water pump pulley tensioner. Oh, what kind of vehicle, Jay? Welcome on in, Jay. Good to see you. Thank you for that chat. Also, Iowa Navy Vet, thank you for the raid. Also, dude, I appreciate that. Iowa, thank you so much. So Mrs. Iowa's not even watching your stream? What? No, I'm just picking at you. Thank you for that raid. I appreciate that. You just finished a flight. Oh, sweet. Cool. And by the way, thank you once again, Mrs. Iowa Navy Vet, for that follow. I appreciate it. Mazda 6 with a Ford 3-liter V6 was back then. Sweet. You know, I used to work for Mazda. I was a Mazda master technician, and it broke my heart the day that Ford bought 51% of Mazda, and the Mazdas pretty much just became Fords, because I really did love the true Mazdas. Were a blast to work on. I knew them. I knew them. The old school Mazdas, I knew them inside and out, and they were amazing. But not that I have anything against Ford. I just wasn't familiar with Ford. So when Ford bought the controlling interest of Mazda, and everything that was Mazda became a Ford, it just kind of, it kind of killed it for me. The situation is this: Charger still has some value as it has just over 100,000. Subaru has 220. Oh, dude, yeah, that is a tough situation, because do you get rid of the Charger, which has a lot of value, but you're going to take a hit because you've got a sensor issue that they're going to say they're going to knock a lot of money off just because of the question mark. And then the Subaru was such a deal that it's probably worth more than $900 now. Wow, yeah, that is a tough call. You gathered your vacation in less than a day, you got 50% of your stay, and you also got free tickets to Busch Gardens because your dad's a vet. Just from that stuff alone, you've already saved $500. Dude, that is amazing. That is so cool to hear that places still give discounts like that for people who are veterans. That's amazing. And that sounds like it's going to be a fun vacation too. Okay, RD to STL. So St. Louis, so that's Chicago O'Hare, right? To St. Louis. What plane were you in? What were you flying? And in case anyone's wondering, my flaps are not down. It's just the way that the sun reflects off the flaps that makes it look like that they're down, but they're not. A320, nice. Hey, Sesgo, what's happening, dude? How are you doing? Welcome on back. Good to see you. Subaru fanboy, you've owned 8 of them. Nice. Subarus are good vehicles. My daughter's father-in-law is the general sales manager at a Subaru dealership in Chicago, or a suburb of Chicago. Wow, man, Dr. Jack, that's really, really awesome of them to do that. Iowa Navy vet, that was not the answer I thought you were going to give. I figured,
Roger. What's our vector, Victor?
I figured you would be like everybody else and be flying the 737. So kudos to you. You're eyeing up some SDI hatchbacks. Wish they'd bring the hatchback to the SDI family. That's pretty awesome, Dr. Jack. Oh, I know, Iowa Navy vet. Those, they're expensive. They're expensive. Oh, cool. You know, I'm inside and out. When you bought your brand new Forester in 06, super dealer tried to hire you as a tech. That's awesome. Oh, did you really? That's even more impressive. That's pretty cool. Sniff it. Thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to JK. JK, enjoy your gift sub. Enjoy your sock badge and all these sock emotes that come along with a sub to Scruffy Cam's channel. Ibanez, what's up, dude? How are you doing? Thank you for the resub. What the heck? Can't stay because you just got home from work and you're tired, but had to stop in and say hello. Enjoy the rest of your flight. Ibanez, thank you so much for that sub. And Mongo, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing tonight? Mongo, thank you for the resub also. Dude, what? Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Oh, you knew the service manager not in a good way? Oh, yeah. The service manager where my wife works is an absolute jerk from what she says. So my wife works at a Kia dealership. Ibanez, dude, what? Sim Murray, enjoy your gift sub courtesy of Ibanez. Thank you so much for that. Dang. Sniffit is continuing the gift sub from TI. Wow, y'all, thank you so very much for all the subs. Holy crap. DCM, what's going on? How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome on in. Oh, socks command going on there. There we go. Mongo, thank you for the socks command. My socks of the day, or the night, I guess. Ibanez, thank you so much, dude. I appreciate you coming in, resubbing, and dude, have a good night's sleep. Thank you so very much. Take care of yourself. Ibanez is another flight sim streamer, good friend of the community. If you don't follow Ibanez, go give Ibanez a follow. What the heck? Iowa Navy vet, thank you for gifting who I am assuming is your wife a sub. I appreciate that. Yes, I did. The Packard plant tour, dude, Sergeant Staff. That was amazing. That was amazing. Okay, really quick. Socks of the day. On the right foot, I've got my gray socks with the Hula Girls on them. On the left foot, I've got my black socks with coral on them. Those are my socks of the day. Thank you for that. Oh, let's see here. Your dad once had a boss that everyone hated. Your dad himself sometimes chased him around the store. What? Really? Yeah, Sergeant Staff, that was pretty awesome. As a gear hub, as a gearhead, I thought that was pretty cool. And actually, I was really intrigued that the plant was still standing for that long. Dude, what? Iowa Navy vet, thank you for converting to a tier 1 sub. I appreciate that. And so the reason a hype train has not kicked off yet is because we've already had one hype train, and hype trains can only happen within a certain period of time. So if y'all are trying to kick off a hype train, I appreciate it. But we already had one, and it's still within that time frame that it's not going to do another one. But thank y'all so freaking much. I really, really appreciate the support. I truly do. Thank y'all very much. That's right. Hey, you're hyping me up for sure. I appreciate that. Seemingly having an early heat wave. Oh, dude, DCM. So we must be getting. We're gonna get what you're getting now. Pretty soon. We're getting mid to high 90s. No, I think it's just mid 90s starting Wednesday of next week. So y'all are probably in that weather that we're getting soon. court order. It's going to be removed sometime this month. Man, I hate that someone couldn't go in and repurpose it for something. That's really a shame to tear down such a big piece of history like that. Oh, y'all have had it all week? So yeah, it's the temperatures in Chicago yesterday were higher than what we were having here in South Carolina. That's pretty unusual. Okay, yeah, Jay. So that weather's coming to us for sure. Oh, South Louisiana, dude. Wow. Y'all get some rough weather in South Louisiana with the humidity. Oh, you're getting cold blast because of the rainstorms. That's pretty cool. That's nice. They made Merlins and PT boat engines. Yeah, it's just a shame that such a piece of history is getting torn down, because didn't Ford, someone bought a big station in New York a couple of years ago. Wasn't it like Grand Central Station or something? An old historic building that Ford, I think, is going to repurpose into office buildings, or they have repurposed. Sniffy, you gonna lurk and stuff? Good seeing you. Oh, dude, heck yeah, that'd be awesome. Kick off a Malaysian tour. Nice. Sniff it. Thank you so much for being here, dude, and thank you for the gift sub and for your resub. I appreciate that. The old Detroit train station. Thank you, Viper. I knew they bought some kind of old historic building, and I was really.
Is it me you're lurking?
Sniff it. Thank you for that lurk. Yes, thank you, Sergeant Staff. I was really glad to see that they did that. Such a big piece of history in Detroit. It's such a beautiful building too. And it's just a shame that someone didn't do the same thing for the Packard building. Or that hasn't, you know, it hadn't been torn down yet. Packard plant covers 4 acres. Wow. And where was that located at, Sergeant Staff? I can't remember. Yeah, that's pretty cool. In our area of the world where I live, it was a lot of textile mills, so old cotton mills and stuff. And in my town, most of the mills were torn down, but Greenville, South Carolina, which is an hour away from here, a lot of their old mills, they turned into beautiful, like high-scale apartment buildings, and they are absolutely beautiful. But all the old mills that are left in my town are in the really bad areas of town, so they're probably not going to repurpose them. They'll end up tearing them down. Okay, gotcha. See, and that's still a General Motors has a plant there, or they used to. I'm pretty sure, yeah, they still do. Okay, I was thinking I remembered seeing a sticker on there on some vehicles that were built there. Oh well, it's just really a shame that Chrysler's right next door. Just really a shame that some manufacturer didn't buy it, but I guess the manufacturers right now aren't doing really well with the chip shortages and COVID and all that stuff. So AMC factories there too. Oh, cool. All right, we are about 40 miles out of our final destination, and it's going to be, most likely, it'll be just the grass or a dirt strip. but I probably will do a flyover of it. In fact, I'll have to do a flyover because I've got a 3-knot tailwind, and it looks like it's going to be a mostly north-south runway. Right. Yeah. Yeah, Dr. Jack. I understand. Yeah, so here in my town, our old high school from the 50s was renovated into apartment buildings, and it's turned into a pretty rough place. I mean, like shootings and stuff like that. So it's just such a shame that some of the older buildings happen to be in the areas where things, you know, aren't so good. I don't know why people just can't get along. It's just doesn't make a bit of sense to me why people are like they are. But oh no, Rock, your low fuel warning, your low fuel lights on. Oh, so you must not have fueled up right at the start. So see, I filled mine up with fuel because I've got right at a half tank, and so you start out with a half tank. So my low fuel light would be on now too if I hadn't have filled up. You think you'll make it cool? Yeah, you're high enough. No, you're about, yeah, you are. You're 6,000 feet. Yeah, you're high enough. You can float in. Oh, you started with 75. Gotcha. Dad's elementary school was demolished and become in the old folks area. Yeah, so okay, so now I can see the runway. So the runway, the south end of the runway is 3-1 and then 1-3. So I'm gonna fly into runway 1-3 because of the way the wind's blowing. The wind's blowing out of the southeast, so we need to fly into runway 1-3, heading into the wind. But we still got a little ways to go. I'm gonna get back out of the plane. We'll do an external view again real quick. Hey, Captain Chaos has jumped in. Welcome on in, Captain Chaos. Thank you for flying. Mongo is also here. Flights with Joel still hanging out. Paparazzi, Psychedelic, MP Stacks, Jerdot, Rock, and Crunch, all flying along. Thank you guys for flying along. So just one more time, I promise this is the last time I'm saying it tonight. Last time. Y'all ready? So May 22nd, Wings Over the Web Air Show on the MSFS official channel on Twitch. If you don't follow MSFS official, go give them a follow. They've got some really good stuff going on a couple times a week. They have the Microsoft Flight Sim developers on there at least once a month, I think it is, for questions and answers and updates and all this good stuff. And they do group fly-ins as well, but they're having an air show, Wings Over the Web, May 22nd, starting at 4:30 p.m. Eastern time. Y'all don't want to miss it. I'm sure it will be recorded, Paparazzi. It'll probably be, you know, on the VOD. It's gonna be awesome. I am playing a part in it. I don't have the liberty to say what part I'm playing, but let me just say I'm super excited about it. And it'll last about 4 hours. I think the well, no, it's gonna be 3 hours, about 3 hours. I'm sorry, about 3 hours. Just shy of 3 hours. Sorry about that. Oh wait. No, I'm right. It's gonna be right at 4 hours. So I'm hoping it will be recorded. No attendance fee. It is absolutely free, just like anything else on Twitch. So it's on Twitch only. So you just watch it on Twitch, but no attendance fee at all, unless you want to sub or gift bits or whatever. But no, it's open for everybody. And I do know that the Microsoft Flight Sim Thunderbirds are the ones that are kind of putting it on, MFS_Thunderbirds. There are some other formation fly-in teams on there as well. Thank you, Hannah. I appreciate that. Several other teams are going to be on there as well. And they have put in a lot of time. A lot of time. It is. Yep, that's the channel it's going to be on, Hannah. You did good. Thank you. So there's a link to the channel. If you don't follow, go ahead and give them a follow, and then put May 22nd on your calendar. No, you did good. You did real good, Hannah. And then I'll be back Monday morning, 8 a.m. Eastern time, noontime Zulu, Monday and Tuesday morning. We'll kick off the I was about to say the Between Two Oceans tour. No, I don't want to redo this tour again. I don't. The Connections tour, excuse me, the Connections tour. I'll be kicking it off Monday morning, 8 a.m. Eastern time, which is noontime Zulu. And we'll fly from Asia across the Atlantic, doing some island hopping, and we'll end up in Alaska. And I have no clue what the next thing will be that we'll do. No clue. We got plenty of time though. All right, I am off course just a little bit. Just trying to get out of those mountains. I'm gonna fly the shoreline now. Yeah, it's gonna be another long one. I forgot how many miles it is and how many hours is the estimate, but it's gonna be long, Hannah. And then I don't know what I'll do for the next one. We'll come up with something. By then I'll have my new flight controls, and I'll be able to fly some twin engine planes the right way that are a little bit faster. So I may do something a little bit different than what I've been doing, but we'll see. Because I'm telling y'all, I love the Cessna. It's just a good old classic general aviation aircraft. My Cessna 172. But I can't wait to do more flying in the 310 and the 414 the right way, controlling the engines separate from each other. Taking a peek over there, seeing who's on that I can raid tonight. Looks like there's a lot of people that are flight simming tonight. Oh, dude, Sergeant Staff, the 310, it's an absolutely amazing plane. I know I really made a I made a horrendous landing last Friday night in it. I was just flying. I should have done a flyover. I can't even, I'm so tired. I should have done a flyby and retried my landing. I was just going way too fast. Yours wasn't good on Thursday? Yeah, I mean, it was horrendous. I did like a Tokyo drift all the way down the runway, back and forth across the runway, then ran off the runway, Ended up back on the runway. Dude, it was awful. Oh, 500, dude. That was good compared to mine. Mine was like, I don't know. It was over 1G. Yeah, it was 500 foot's rough, but mine was like rough. And I'm going to say it's because I wasn't able to operate the engines properly, although that's totally a crap answer. It was just that I was coming in way too fast, way too fast. The winds are changing a lot, so now we just got a 2-knot tailwind, but still a tailwind. So I'm still planning on flying into runway 13. Oh, Sergeant Staff, dude, I love spending time in other streamers, and as much as I love Murph's channel and Fabio and the really big streamers, I love hanging out in their channels too, but I really enjoy spending time in other people's streams as well. So no, dude, anytime. I'm glad I was able to. Yeah, that's pretty awesome, Sergeant Staff. And Late Guy Texas, thank you for that follow. Late Guy, thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate that. Are you a flight simmer? And I assume that TX is Texas. Yeah, you know, and I think yeah, you know, Sergeant Staff, one thing that I really, well, not that I regret because I had no control over it, but my grandfather that worked at a Pontiac dealership, he died when I was like 11 years old, 10 or 11. And so I really hate that I didn't get to hear those stories when he was at the dealership, but I did get his toolbox a while back. My grandmother, before she passed away, gave me his old toolbox, and it's really cool to be able to go and look in his toolbox. And I found a couple books of matches from it's Haynes Pontiac is where he worked at on in Cape Cod. Not a simmer yet. Nice, Late Guy. Dude, Late Guy, let me just warn you, it's an addiction, but it's a wonderful addiction. Right, Chunky, give me all your money. No, Late Guy, I really do. I highly recommend Flight Sim. It's amazing, but if you really get into it, it is it's a money drain, but it's well worth it. Well worth it. But yeah, then a while back I was looking through the toolbox again because the bottom, Mongo, thank you for the 100 bits, dude. The bottom of the toolbox is one of those where the bottom it's got a big door that pulls out and folds down over it. And there's a bunch of stuff just thrown in there. I still haven't looked at all of them. But I did look in there. I kind of dug around a little bit and found a homemade whittled pipe. He was a pipe smoker that he had made. And that's such a treasure for me. What do I use to stream with? You mean like OBS or OBS Studio? I mean, Streamlabs OBS? But yeah, Late Guy, if you do get it and you have any questions though, I'm here for you. So I use OBS Studio. That's what I started out with, and I absolutely love it. I know it pretty well. Oh, dude, Sergeant Staff, that is so freaking cool, dude. That's amazing. Wow. Oh, you're welcome, Late Guy. And thank you for the follow. Oh, you need to head work? No problem, dude. Sergeant Staff, thank you. It's always a pleasure to see you in my channel. Appreciate you being here, and I'll be looking for you next stream so I can jump in there with you as well. Navy vet. So when I was looking into streaming to begin with, I saw not a lot of negatives about Streamlabs OBS, but enough to where, and streamers told me also to use OBS Studio. Now, Streamlabs versus OBS is kind of, you know, the same argument as Flight Sim. Is it a game or is it a sim? Or, you know, Ford versus Chevrolet or whatever. Everyone has their own opinion on it, but I'm just saying that I have not had any problems with OBS Studio at all, and I love it. Larry Gopnik, thank you for that follow. I appreciate that also. Just sent an interesting screenshot from like a week ago. Forgot all about it. Oh, cool, Sesgo. Thank you. So yeah, if y'all are interested in joining my Discord, hey, and if you're not, I totally get it, because you can only be a member of 100 Discords unless that's changed. And trust me, I'm very close to 100, and I stay busy on Discord. So if you don't want to join it, I get it. But I do have a Discord. There's the link. Thank you, Hannah. You're doing it. Hannah, thank you so much. HJ Man, thank you for the follow also. I appreciate that, y'all. Getting a lot of follows tonight. Thank you very much. For some reason, when you pop out windows from Sims, Streamlabs wants to focus on those instead of the main game. Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say on that. Okay, so now I have no wind. So if we continue with no wind, then I'll fly into runway 31. And right now it's showing no wind. Paparazzi, thank you for the gift sub to Sesgo. Paparazzi, thank you so much for that. And Argentino 2021, thank you for the follow. Sesgo, enjoy.
Hey, settle down. Take it easy. What the scallop? I'm a goofy goober.
Argentino, thank you for that follow. I appreciate that. And yeah, Sesgo, enjoy your sub badge. There, you got you got the heart sock, it looks like. Paparazzi, thank you so much for that. I appreciate it as well. And enjoy all your emotes. I'll tell you, my favorite emote of all emotes, all animated emotes anyways, that I've seen so far, this is my favorite. And I see where a lot of people use that one too. Thank y'all so much for using my emotes in other people's channels. It means a lot to me when I'm in someone else's channel and excuse me, and I see my emotes out there. Katie's, good night, Katie. Sleep well, my friend. How did you, so your flight was good? Have a good night, sleep well. I'll be heading out soon myself, soonish. This flight was not as short as I thought it was. I thought this would only be like a 2-hour flight, but it's lasted a while, and I'm glad of that. Yeah, paparazzi. You know what? I'm going to talk to my artist too and see if she can fix the butter where the plane comes in from the other direction and pulls butter from left to right instead of, I mean, from right to left. That way you can actually read butter the right way. I'm going to see if she can do that. It's really the only... so it is Art Hunter Vera. Hannah, do you know Art Hunter Vera, Hannah? Can you shout her out? I think you know her. So she has done all of my artwork with the exception of the follower emotes. The follower emotes were done by another individual who is Firefang99. There you go. Thank you, Hannah.
How do I get back?
So there's my artist, my artiste.
Well, the same way that you got there. No, you should still have experience.
Yeah, so Firefang99 did the follower emotes, and then I knew Art Hunter Vera for a long time, but I didn't know that she did art because her name back then wasn't Art Hunter. And so once I found out she did art, and I'd known her for way longer than I knew Firefang, then I said, you know what, I'm just going to go with you exclusively for all my art. And so that's the story why just a handful of my emotes are by one artist and the rest are another. Oh, you need some planes painted. Okay, so look up yes, look up shoot, Beginner Z, I think is their name. If you go to flightsim.to, Navy vet, and look up Beginner Z, I'm pretty sure is their name. He does a ton of liveries. Ewald is who's done all my liveries. So Vera, I think Art Hunter Vera can do liveries as well, but Ewald is who does all mine. But Ewald stays really busy doing a ton of liveries for a lot of people. So Hannah, you said surprise VIP badge. What are you talking about? Did you? Oh, you redeemed VIP status. I'm so sorry. No, you can. Oh, you can't. You can't. No, that's right. You're a mod. You can't. Why did you redeem that? I totally missed that you redeemed it. Infinite Fireman, what's up, dude? How are you doing? Thank you for the resub. 5 months. What? How has it been 5 months already? What's up, Infinite Fireman? Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. How you doing? How you doing? All right, coming in on final. Oh, you can do liveries? I didn't realize that, Sesgo. I could probably do them if I just took the time to learn them, but why take the time when I have so many? Yeah, exactly. Infinite Fireman, me too. I've been really busy. How's the wildfire situation for you guys? Now, where is this airport? Is this it right here? Yes, it is. Okay. I know y'all have had a rough time with fires and stuff, but I didn't know if things were any better for y'all or not, Infidel. Yes, if you are flying along with me, I apologize. The last airport is not on the flight plan when you load it into Microsoft Flight Sim, but this is it right here. It's not a paved runway. In fact, I think I'm landing on a road. Yep, I am. Oh, the fires are still kicking your butts. Man, I'm sorry to hear that. All right, let's see here. I think we'll taxi up to the top. Psychedelic there in the stagger wing. No problem, Bobby Digital. My next one is, whoa, no, I'm going way too fast. My next one will be Monday morning, 8 a.m. Eastern time, 12 noon Zulu time is my next fly along. It will be starting out somewhere in Southeast Asia. I don't know the airport right off the top of my head, but I'll have it posted, you know, in all the social media places that I normally post flight plans. It'll be there. All right, park brake set. Go ahead and bring it down to idle. Wow, what a fun night it's been. King of the Air and the Goose. Yeah, thank you for that Discord link there. Yeah, so I'll be back Monday and Tuesday mornings, 8 a.m. Eastern time. I didn't stream this past Monday or Tuesday because we didn't have classes, so I didn't, you know, the reason I'm able to stream Monday and Tuesday mornings is because I teach Monday and Tuesday nights, so I don't have to go in as early. All right, let me get a, I'm gonna jump into drone view really quick. Let me get a screenshot. Hey, Flights with Joel, dude, thank you so much for flying along the whole time, dude. I appreciate that. Always good to see you. And once again, if y'all don't follow Flights with Joel, go give Joel a follow. Great guy, good friend, flies helicopters a lot, does an amazing job over on his channel, Flights with Joel, over on Twitch. Y'all give him a follow. Get a screenshot here of everybody. There we go. Thank you for that, Hannah. You're way, yeah, I saw you are pretty far behind. I'm sorry about that. There's Psychedelic in the stagger wing biplane there. All right, y'all. Let's see, who are we get? Well, you know what? Before I even start a raid, I've got a ton of thanks to do for tonight. I always like to thank everybody that participated in the stream. So, Infinite Fireman, thank you for that resub. I appreciate that a ton. Argentino, thank you for the follow. Paparazzi with a gift sub. The Sesgo, thank you for that. HJ Man with a follow. Larry Gopnik with a follow. Mongo with 100 bits. Lake Guy, thank you for the follow. Iowa Navy Vet, thank you for the gift sub to your wife. Ibanez Player, thank you for the gift sub. Mongo, thank you for the resub. Ibanez, thank you for the resub. Sniff It for the gift sub to JK, thank you for that. Iowa Navy Vet with the raid. Mrs. Iowa Navy Vet, thank you for the follow. Genuine Sim, dude, thank you so very much for that raid. I appreciate that a lot. I really do. George, thank you for the follow and for being so active in chat also. Sniff It, thank you for the 25 bits. Piper, thank you for the follow. Nick M10, thank you for the follow. Surfing Cowboy Gaming, Mr. Turtle Speed, thank you for the follow. Wheels 247, what? Thank you so much for that 41 viewer raid, dude. I appreciate that a lot. I Lost My Sock, one of my favorite usernames. Thank you for the follow. Codename 6 with the follow. Angry One Horn with 100 biddies. Rockwalk with 500 biddies. Arch with a gift sub to Lena. Arch with a resub. Lena with 100 bits. Viper with 200 bits. Modding with 100 bits. Sheesh. Replica Gaming with a resub. I appreciate that. TrueMav with a follow. Ryan Churn with a follow. Snackless Kerbal, thank you for the resub. And a bunch of Fire Sandy follows. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, thank you for joining Discord. All right, y'all. Who are we going to raid? Let me give the raid messages really quick. If you are a sub, if you're a sub, this is your raid message. If you're not a sub, this is your raid message. Subs are always appreciated, never expected. I tell you what, Mr. P was in here earlier. Mr. P is doing some flight sim, so let's raid Mr. P. Straliator, thank you for gifting a sub to Commander Root. Dude, I appreciate that very, very much. One more sub. Thank you so much for that. So we're gonna raid Mr. P222, doing a little flight sim, and I don't think I've raided Mr. P before. So y'all copy and paste those messages. Hey, Straliator, thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate that. Y'all, I'll be back Monday morning, 8 a.m. Eastern time, 12 p.m. Zulu. We'll start a new tour. Start a new tour called the Connections Tour. All right. Thank you. I don't know what else to say except thank you. Thank you, everybody. See you soon. Yeah, have a good rest of your time zone. Thank you, Hannah. You've done an amazing job tonight. Thank you so much. And let's wrap this thing up. Y'all take care. I wish you happy flying, smooth landings. See you next time. Good night, everybody. Take care of yourselves. See y'all later. Let's go. Oh, wait. Let me... Let me click on his stream so I can get rid of the commercial before I raid. So I'm going to delay this for another minute really quick. Again, don't forget about the air show. Air show coming up May 22nd, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for about 4 hours. So you're not going to want to miss it. Captain Arash, good night. Thank you so much. Take care of yourselves. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go. Here's the raid. Y'all take care. See ya.